Hey guys, Kay and I just got done with being on Sick Pat's panel and thought about firing up a panel of our own. Hopefully she'll join us soon. I'm hoping to have more people join me so I'm not so boring. Kay hopefully will join us soon as well. How's everyone's night going so far?
Howdy, that. Not going to put my camera on. I'm too old, ugly, and too sick to do that. But I thought I'd come up and say hi. Howdy, that. Not going to put my camera on. I'm too old, ugly, and too sick to do that. I got it. That little puppy dog is in my avatar's name is Dale Big E Earnhardt for the number 3 driver, race car driver. Hi, Cat.
How's it going? Sorry for too long. I have some stupidity to deal with. So I will be in and out. But, oh, let me grab that link of that video that I was supposed to send to you guys because I suck and I had to deal with some other drama. So let me grab it. Zach, did I share that one already or no? The lady in Sydney, Australia? No? Okay, hold on.
The best video I saw was DeSantis telling Potato Head what to do with himself.
Huh. Where is... Gosh. It's been a minute since I... Jeez, hold on. Dun.
I enjoyed seeing Rand Paul on Tucker talking about flying places are soon to be restricted to people other than us.
Really?
Yep. What I call unjabberwockied.
Huh. Well, I'm already on the no-fly list, so. There we go. There you go, Zach. I don't think that will get us anything, but that's up to you. Because it's just like it's not giving an opinion; it's playing a news clip, and the lady just points out something that's said in it.
It's also closed captions, if that would help. Being closed captions, so they can't pick it up auto, and that one I just pulled it up. It is closed caption available.
Oh, okay.
Try that. That way you don't have the sound for their algorithm to pick up. If you hit closed caption before you.
You know, I never thought about using closed caption. That's actually kind of a good idea. Well, so, and I know that, like, people that restream TV shows and stuff, they'll, like, speed it up or slow it down, and then they'll flip the picture and put it inside, like how we're in boxes. They'll put it inside of a box and, like, have it look like a TV. So it's like somebody's watching a TV in the background.
The other thing is sometimes if you speed them up just a hair, if you've got songs and stuff, they won't catch that. Okay. The closed caption works in two ways. One, you don't have to worry about the sound getting caught, and you don't have to worry about the sound being loud enough for your listeners to hear all the words. Just an idea.
Cool. All right, I'm turning my cam off because I'm gonna be driving, so you won't be able to see me. But I'll turn it back on here in a little bit. I am gonna have to like jump out here in a minute, but I'll be back on. I'll be back and forth, so I just have to handle some crap. Oh, hopefully it'll be the end of all the bullshit. Zach, I'm sure you know what I'm talking about. I have a few things left over there. Ow. I'm trying to think, is there anything good to camp near Cortez, Zach? Yeah? Well, I don't think I've ever camped anywhere over there. But, yeah, I was just curious. I'm just rattling off ideas in my head. Ignore me. Oh, did Tanya come with right here? Oh, I can come.
No.
Oh, okay. I kind of have a feeling. Hold on one second. I'm mute.
By the way, just to let you know, I blocked him today so he can't message me.
Oh, okay. Has he messaged you? You better not have. Yeah, I don't think he's that stupid. I think he knows that if he fucked with you, he would really, really have not a fucking chance in the goddamn world.
Some people are too smart.
Yeah, he's not very smart either. But I think he knows how much I care and value Zach's opinion. And I don't think that he would have the balls to reach out to Zach
I don't think that anyone
or Mark.
that would have that kind of balls is stupid enough to get himself in that position.
Right. Yep. Well, he pulls some
Go together.
pretty.
You know, the balls and smarts don't necessarily go together.
Not always. Sometimes, though. That's when people are dangerous.
Yeah. A lot of those are psychopaths.
Yeah. Well, I seem to have a psycho magnet somewhere attached to me. I gotta figure out how to turn that thing off.
I used to think that too.
Oh.
I've been trying to get a hold of American doctors, attorneys, and because I can't get treated without taking the test.
Oh,
Go back.
treated for what? Can I ask?
Major intestinal stuff that I'm losing volume, way too much of what goes stuff there is in me.
Well, I don't know if it's my signal or if
Something
it
sounds
just got
like a
talking.
train. Something sounds like a train coming. There we go.
Oh.
Can you hear me, Zach?
I can hear you now.
Okay.
It just got muffled.
Yeah, I'm probably not aimed right at my mic. I've got a new one, and I'm not quite sure how I'm using whether it's working or not.
Gotcha.
But
It's my mic that sounds like the train. I'll put it on mute. I'm sorry.
oh,
Oh, is that Don T. Rump? Why can't I see him on panel? Is my crap frozen?
no, you're not. Well, you're just your avatar's up.
I see you.
Yeah, but I only see
hear
3
you.
people. Oh, I only see
Then
3
there's
people, but I hear you.
5
Hey.
people now. Apex just pecked in. Hello. No,
Hey,
I
buddy.
wanted to jump in and give love to my brother Zach. Much love, sir. And ask the simple question: who was it that wanted their ass kicked? That was messing with Zach? I'm just curious because I'm at the point where I'm doling out ass whippings if that's what it takes.
No, it's somebody that doesn't have the balls to mess with Zach. But Zach
Okay.
blocked him from talking to him.
Okay. Well, I mean, if this becomes an issue, Zach, just hit the easy button, Zach, and call
No, trust
Uncle
me.
Don.
This guy doesn't want to give me a reason to be any more angry.
I know. We do not want to anger. So, yes, ma'am. I'll shut up. I just wanted to say, hey, hi, how everybody doing? Much love. You looking good, Kay? Love your hair,
Thank you.
by the way.
Thank you. I'm actually
Did you do
it's gonna be
something
bright
with your
red
hair?
again tomorrow.
That's good. I like that.
I like your avatar too. Lead with a throat punch. I love
What's up,
that.
Zach?
That's me. If you know anything about me, then you know that's kind of me. So, but I'll shut up now and go on mute so other people can talk. I think I have to refresh because Apex has just stepped in. Stand by.
What's up, Zach?
Kate
Yeah,
would be
mine's
the
all-
first person I'll tell if he did.
Right?
Uh,
Yeah, I know. He knows better.
hey, buddy. Conti. What's going on,
Greetings,
brother?
oh great one.
Moo.
You know, he talks shit about just about every podcast I do and the people that I do them with, except for you, Zach. I think he knows that you're off limits.
He can have all of me he wants, whoever he is. I'm good. I'm your
Got a thing
Huckleberry.
for dangerous.
I'm
got a
your
thing for
You
Huckleberry.
got something to hate on me.
Like, he's always had an issue with me going on Dangerous Freedom. Kind of funny.
You know, you can't do that. You can't be that way. You can't be that possessive. You
No,
just
it's
can't.
Yeah.
It's stupid. And it's like, whatever.
It's
His whole
stupid.
thing is he's like, he says, oh, I spend 90% of my time talking to men. I'm like, okay, but I'm not talking in a flirtatious way. I'm not talking
So?
I'm talking about politics and world problems. And I'm sorry that it is, at this point in time, for the most part, there aren't a whole lot of women that participate in these kind of conversations. So, yeah, unfortunately, like, it's mostly men. But
90% of your
make it
time talking to men
inappropriate?
is, if that's all he's got, then he really doesn't have much. Honestly.
Nope.
Absolutely no. That is disturbed. It's not just nasty and don't want to be around them. That's disturbed personality disorder.
Like I said, psycho magnet, we need to figure out how to turn this thing off.
Well, now hold on. Now there's a whole group of people that I don't want to be around. Trust me, there's millions of people that I really don't want to be around. And it's best for them and for me that I'm not around them.
Huh.
I'm
Well,
just saying.
I don't know.
Try not to be
I'm
this
learning to remove
antisocial
myself.
guy.
I'm learning to remove myself from the shit that drives me nuts.
You should. You should.
I
You should
love-
hang with people that make you happy, make you successful, and that you trust. I don't hang with people I don't trust, that it doesn't make me happy. I don't hang with them. I don't associate with them.
Yeah.
You should associate with the people that make you happy, that get you what you want.
Makes you feel
Right.
good about you.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Tried to mimic how this cat looks in my picture.
Dude, what is that cat? Is that your cat? Is that like a stuffed cat? Or is that like
Bro,
a
check this
background
out.
cat? Oh, it's a background cat. Okay, I got you.
It's about-
Yeah.
It's a cat just coughing out a smoke ring.
Looks like
He's probably watching right now. Oh, let's see. Oh,
Yes,
by the way,
so-
Zach, hold on. Let me put the his username in here so you can remove it if he starts going off.
I also have a
Because
Doge.
he,
I gotta
Yeah.
go with the dog. The dog looks better.
oh,
Yeah.
I like the side eyes too. That's. I'm a dog guy.
I was like, I got little
I know.
dealer up there in the middle, and I got Ace on they're both were my service dogs, medical alert dogs.
Oh, there you go. Oh,
And I love that Akita with that sideways glance. That is, and that smile. That is adorable.
That looks like release the memes.
no.
Let's see. What was the other one I had? Gotta find it really quick.
Oh, hi, Risen Ability. I just saw. I haven't seen Risen Ability in forever. I see him in the chat.
Now we have to show love to the chat. There's Lisa. I know Lisa. I've chatted
Hi,
with Lisa before.
everybody.
Del
Man,
Tech
it's been so long since I've
2150.
really
I've
been
chatted
on
with
with
you before. Mary, I haven't chatted with you before. Hello. And anybody that's Zach's friend is my friend. So, what's up, Zach? Tell us, brother. Preach.
Kate,
It's
I
the
cry
Zach
whenever
show.
I'm off camera when you're at that place.
What was that?
Kate, I cry whenever I'm off camera when you're at that place.
Don't do that, Zach. I know you're all very concerned when I'm there, because you can tell how pitiful.
I did see him get a little worried earlier. Are you doing something that's dangerous, or are you going to a person's place where you shouldn't be? Is that what
Oh
I'm
well,
saying?
I'm going to go collect the last of my things, so I never have to be there again.
That's never a comfortable situation.
No.
No,
Well,
that's
feel free
fine.
to take
though.
us along with you, if you
Oh,
like.
I am. I am. It's gonna be. It's probably not gonna be very pretty. So.
Is
Well,
he?
you know,
Is
it can
he?
be busineshless, unless he's, and it
Yeah.
sounds like he's got a possessive thing in him. So whatever his problem is, I don't know.
Hmm.
Is there anyone else around?
Yeah.
Okay, you're going to be safe.
Yeah. We actually. Well, I no longer live there, but we were living above the bar. So.
Well, I have a motto, and I wrote it down there I've written it down there on the bottom. Lead with the throat punch.
Exactly. Okay,
If he lips off, lead with a fucking throat punch.
kidneys.
Yeah. How's this one, Don? How's this background?
Dude, I like that. I like that. It's kind of a Tina Turner's. Okay, there's a very thin
Ow.
line of humor there. Okay, I got that. That's cool.
Oh God.
But I like the cartoon backgrounds.
If
Huh.
his head was just a little bit
Yeah.
short, he'd be wearing Tino tape.
Hello, and just so you know, Zach on my Facebook page. Hey, how you doing, Mary? Cuomo may get arrested. That's so cool. Have you seen that? I'm
Is he
tracking
really?
that so hard. Yeah,
I need to
yeah.
resubscribe to Lisa.
Oh
on
man,
on my new
Cuomo
channel.
could walk out in cuffs.
The
I
la-
told him, I said I want to see Cuomo do a perp walk in cuffs.
Huh.
I shot the sheriff. The sheriff of the county is a Republican, and so if girl got if executive assistant number one has a credible story, and if he's got half of a testicle, then the sheriff of that county could fucking walk his ass out in cuffs in front of God and everybody. And I'm sorry, but that would just be a glorious, glorious fucking day for me. And I'll shut up now. I'm sorry.
I would watch that for sure.
I would watch that. Yes.
No, I'm not reading, not watching.
Yeah, we probably won't see it. I mean, I agree with that, but it would be fucking fun. Oh, Jesus. And we're
Right.
close. It could happen. It's not a reach.
Right.
It's possible. I'm not saying it's going to happen, but it's possible.
It ought to.
It should happen.
Yeah. Sorry
It
about
should
that.
happen. If everything was good and right and justice in the world, then it would happen.
Yeah. And they need
Yeah.
that video he did and spice it up as to everything that should never be thought and that should never be said is right in that video that he did. Every single thing in there. Don't ever say this, don't ever think this, because that's an idiot talking.
Ow. Genius. Yeah.
Oh shoot, that's right. I forgot about that. In 1994, California State Speaker Willie Brown
That one's a
hired Kamala Harris as a high-end call girl.
Oh, yeah. Oh, yeah.
I
She's
forgot
an
about
executive.
that.
She's an executive slut. That's how she got where she is.
Yeah, that's how she got there.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Nice pair of knee pads and no gag reflex.
Some
Sorry
of
if I
these as
sound
well.
disgusting. I apologize ahead of time. I mean, let's face it,
Some
I
of
have a
those as
tendency
well.
to be offensive.
I think that's allowed.
If you're not
Pretty sure
offensive,
that's
we're not
okay.
friends.
If you're not offensive,
Oh,
we're not friends. Okay.
Yep. If I can't call you asshole, bitch, or loser, and you laugh, we're probably not getting along very well.
All three, but till I was 12 years old, I thought all three of those were my names. Nicknames, first names, middle names.
Well,
My
it is
2-year-old girl's dad is a crackhead. Mother is a stripper, and grandpa is president. Okay, you choked me up. That's fucking funny.
What's up?
Mayhem Studios. Have you seen it? Just remember, somewhere in the world, a poor 2-year-old girl's dad is a crackhead, mother is a stripper, and grandpa is a president.
Yes! That's good.
That's
good.
I like that.
That is too good.
Night, our neck in the wood, our neck of the woods. Where the hell? Oh,
Night, Nick. That sounds kind of weird. Nice chic looking apartment you got there, studio. You know, with your whole piano.
Oh, you like
and
that?
Everything. Yeah, that's.
Yeah,
slick.
you like my piano over here? Or that's my couch, I'm sorry. This is the piano over here.
There you go.
You like how fuzzy and in and out of
It's
reality
beautiful.
is?
It's beautiful. It looks like the maid just came through.
Apex. That link I was trying to tell you about, that I was going to send to you.
Yeah.
I didn't get around to sending. I put it in the private chat earlier. I don't know if you can see it.
Oh, okay. Let me check here in a
But
second. I get it.
It's not the main news report that you got to listen to. It's what the guy says. He says, and today was the first official day of the New World Order. And mind you, this is when we switched all of our finance and electrical shit about 3 weeks ago.
Actually, it didn't come through.
Oh, here, let me put it again. I think I
What?
put it before you were on.
Your picture there, dude. It did come through.
There we go.
The green piece is not big enough, though. Yeah, he's dude.
Let me grab 2 pieces.
He looks stoned too.
Or actually, here.
Wild Ghost, Wild Bill.
I'm gonna need
What's up,
to
sir?
get stoned after this.
There you go, Don
adventure.
T. It's a
There it
dolphin.
is. Yep. He's looking more stoned than he is rapey.
Ah,
Grab me another green piece of paper.
let's do this. Get this shit over with.
What did I miss, please? You missed, let's see. You missed, Kay left us, and then she came back, and then she left us, and then she came back, and said something to Zach, and pissed Zach off, and then she left again. Zach got something about somebody else doing something, some guy, and I was like, well, we can't have that, so I came back, and then Kay came back, and then now Apex is here, and I think that brings
Gang's all here.
and Silver Girl's been here all along, just kind of watching us all look weird. So I think that should bring you up to speed. Is that should be about it. Anybody else got anything? I mean, am I missing anything?
I'm a shit show as usual,
I'm pretty sure that governs.
right? Oh, but I'm sober.
13 days is what I hear, right?
Yeah.
That's pretty fucking awesome. I'm impressed. I am.
It's so hard.
I know it is. And living over a bar was not helping that.
Fuck no.
So I'm glad to see you spread your wings a little bit.
Right? Even if it is sleeping in the damn car, I'm cool with it.
Well, it's yours. You do what you
Exactly.
do, what you want to do. Exactly. So
Actually, I'm going to go get all my blankets so I could pitch a tent. Woohoo!
So as I understand, you're in mid to southern Colorado.
Yeah.
Okay.
Durango, Silverton area, Goose Springs,
Trying
all
to
over.
think. That's south towards Pueblo, past
Pueblo.
the front range.
Oh no,
Okay.
not on the front range. I'm actually Four Corners area.
Ah, okay. I know exactly where it's at. Yep.
Yep. Oh. You're up in Nevada still, yeah?
Yes, ma'am, I am. I'm about 100 miles north
Getting
of
all
Vegas.
settled in?
We got a home
Nice.
build going on, and it's fucking rocking. It really is. We're doing final inspections. They're putting sheetrock up. Starting to rock on Monday, what I understand. I'm still waiting on them to drill me a well and pull the power from the pole. That's two things
Oh.
got me a little bit upset, but I'm assured that it will happen, and so I'm told that I shouldn't have to raise my voice yet.
Well, that's
Ah,
it. There's nobody behind
The
me.
builder says he has it under control, and yeah, we're up here. If you feel like coming north, then it's hot. Well, let me see.
You know
It's
what?
not north to you. What is it? West to you?
Okay. I'll pull up to the site. Put my weed.
You okay? Okay.
Yeah, I'm good. Sorry. We're just discussing where we're getting weed because I don't know what the fuck I did with mine.
Okay.
what's up, Zach?
Zachary, my brother.
By the way, Clay, how far from Cortez do you want to camp out? I'll search for you.
I don't know. I was just wondering because I figured if I go that way, we could go camp out somewhere. But it would be in a tent because I need to pack the bearings on the pop-up, and yeah, I don't feel like going to Pagosa and dealing with my dad over that shit. So I'm kind of finished with everybody right now with family and all that for the moment.
That's understandable. Shit happens.
Oh, hey, did you want to talk to them? Because they're like, well, hold on one second, guys. I'm muting myself real quick.
Oh, that one came out really nice. I like that forest one.
Okay, sorry, guys.
There's that one.
Dun, dun, dun.
I'm not sure which one I like better. This one or this one? I think I like that one better.
Huh?
Oh,
Oh. I'm gonna roll the window so I can actually. Oh, you don't have to roll up yours. Oh, sorry, guys. If it's too noisy, let me know and I'll turn my mic off.
okay. Oh, Wild Bill, you're here. What's up, buddy? And so you pop in.
Oh, I found a bunch of old videos that I did download. I'm kind of hoping, Zach, that the first one that when I came to see you, kind of hoping it's buried with all that shit. So I'm going through it slowly. But a bunch of videos that I didn't think I downloaded are downloaded. So maybe we'll get lucky. Priceless. That whole, even if it does showcase my idiocy, grab the price from house 5 fucking times. But all you had to say, Zach, is I'll have a freaking Trump Pence sign, and I would have probably not passed it. 5 times. What am I kidding? Next time I come to see you, I'm still going to probably pass it 5 times. What the hell's that? Please tell me that's not a bee. Of course, my hair is down, and I'll fly right in my hair.
These are the issues when you have long hair.
Dude, no, curly hair, here's the problem. Bees like to either, okay, if I'm on a bike, bees will hit me smack in the middle of the fucking forehead, or fly down my top. And then,
I'm sorry, I shouldn't laugh.
Yeah, all other times though, bees just get stuck in my hair and then sting the shit out of my head.
Well, that sucks.
I hear it somewhere near my leg.
But yeah, no, definitely. I know the feeling.
Is that them still? Okay. Try not to lose them.
I got that long curly hair too. Not as curly as yours, but I definitely got that curl to it.
I don't suffer from that affliction. I use a number 2 blade to go across the entire top. When it gets up to number 3 size, I feel like a hippie. So yeah, that's no, I can't relate to all that flopping around of the hair.
Nah, this is about as hippie as it's gonna get. I don't think it's gonna get any longer. What's up, Zach?
By the way, I'm needing to talk to Brandon. I'm hoping he can transfer live videos because our best friend video is on the old website.
Right. Can we download it? Oh, you know what? I'll get that fucking browser on my phone again and I'll download it.
Oh, that's right. I can't chat with anybody.
Why not? What's your problem?
Because I don't have admin in here.
Oh, Jesus.
I'm so used to admin over on the game. Like, why is this one different?
Outlaw, we're sitting here in Amargosa Valley and suffering the absolute brunt of the California wildfires. It's just, the smoke is so thick you can't see, you can't breathe, you can't go outside. And the smoke is so thick you can't see the horizon. So it's horrible, absolutely horrible here. So yeah, I understand, sir.
Hey guys, I'm gonna drop out for a minute and be in the chat because I'm getting ready to go down a really rough road.
Okay.
So it would sound like complete crap. But as soon as I get back off of it, I'm only gonna be over there for a second. So,
oh, that was you. I thought that was like I thought that was a jet flying over Don T.
Negative, I'm on mute.
Oh no, you're probably hearing my shitty power steering pump.
Oh yeah, I got one of them too.
All right. Well, I will be right back up.
She's gonna be chatter.
I will be hitting this ball here in just 2 seconds.
Oh.
Nice. Well, hopefully after my destination, I will be smoking a blunt.
All right, Don, you ready for this?
Roger that, sir. We are minus 2 minutes now. We are T minus. Holy shit! What are you doing? What do you got? You rolling something into that?
We're so BBC, normal BBC
I'll be back.
Oh,
but
ball
long.
hits. I got you. I got you. Yeah.
There you go.
I don't know if Don T knows I'm on. The system that Don T uses when somebody comes up after him, he can't hear him.
Oh, yeah, Don, you need to refresh really super quick before you hit that.
Stand by.
Standing by, sir.
And he is back.
Oh. All right. Are we going to call a fire in the bowl?
I think we officially have already, yes.
Oh, we have.
Late.
Oh, I'm late. I'm sorry.
We're all late. So fire in the bowl. Brought to you by... Well, no, that's... this is brought to you by Zach's channel.
Yeah.
Brought to you by Brother Zach. The Big Zach Machine.
Oh, wow.
That must have been some good stuff.
That's... Oh, hey, matey. Arabia Pots Pirates.
So you made that out of PVC pipe. Pretty cool.
Yep. Basically, it was a steamroller. It was. I just didn't want to go spend $30-$40 on a glass one. I had some PVC laying around. So I just cut it off and then, kind of just softened up the sides, rounded up the sides with a bench grinder. Well, the what is it? The wire wheel for a bench grinder on both sides, and then took a step drill for 14 millimeter and drilled that so that could fit in there. So,
There you go.
It goes well with my homemade bong.
Cool.
Just there, oh, God. Woo, buddy. And with that, I think I'm about ready to go to bed, guys. It's 2:30 in the morning, roughly.
How's the food situation over there, Apex?
We're doing good. I ended up Dad owed me $40 for doing stuff around the house, so that helped.
That's good.
Yeah.
But you were able to go get some groceries.
Yeah, no, it was getting rough for a quick second, but Lord will provide when need be,
Yep.
So I'm just glad it came through sooner than later. And it's not like I couldn't have, not eaten for like a day or two. I mean, God knows I could like definitely lose some weight, you know. Let's just be honest. I'm like a freaking camel here. I could live off my own fat for a while.
Hey, that might be a positive actually instead of a negative.
Yeah, that's what I was thinking of it. So next time, I will say though, I am currently down 10 pounds from change. You know, since I changed my diet and stuff. I'm eating a lot more things that are like metabolism friendly and everything. And I'm down from 371 to 362, 361, somewhere around there. Yeah. And that was within like a week and a half, 2 weeks.
Yeah.
So, yeah.
So how did you accomplish that?
Honestly, nothing changed as far as physical activity goes. Just like doing normal stuff out in the yard, but most of that was just changing my diet to things that boost your metabolism, so like eggs, things that have capsaicin in it. So peppers, like hot peppers and stuff. Good fats, not bullshit fats like margarine and all that other stuff. No, like I'm talking like fats like from avocados and stuff. That kind of natural fats.
Yep, that your body will use as energy.
Yep. What's up, Zach?
Apex, give me some fat because I'm only 85 pounds.
Here, you can have my man titties. Eventually they will be pecs, but for now they're moobs.
Dude, I got a butt cheek. That's about 85 pounds.
Yeah?
Yeah. Somewhere thereabouts.
I bet my stomach probably weighs about the 85-pound mark. No, I really hope not. That would be bad.
Well, I would say I have testicles that go about 85 pounds, but we're in mixed company, so I probably shouldn't say that.
By the way, I would like. I changed the way I say things from here on out. Instead of saying, if somebody's got the balls, I like to say if they've got the testicular fortitude.
Okay, so you're formalizing your porn or your slutty mouth. Okay,
Yes. Yes.
So what? You think you're the only one? You think you're the first? What? You think you got a corner on that?
Damn it.
Come on.
I thought I was special.
Testicular fortitude. Yeah. We started at nuts, then we went to balls, now we're at fucking testicles. Then, we'll move to testicular fortitude. Okay.
Testicles.
Let me see. And I love the testicles, by the way.
Yeah.
Zach, what else could we call it? Scrotum sacroilius, or
bean pods.
by the formal Latin name, the scrotum sacroilius.
Yes.
But that's the kind of late night trash talk that gets that gets a laugh every once in a while, but it's all good until somebody loses an eye, right?
Yeah, you're right.
Yeah, I can hear I can smell the forest fire. I mean, everywhere you go around here, you can smell it. I can only see like 1 mile away if I'm.
We're in the same spot, brother. We're in the exact same position. Can't see more than a mile. We got no visibility. By the way, good morning or good evening, pro-life. Welcome. Thank you for joining.
Hi, Michelle.
Much love, Michelle. How are you? But yeah, we're taking the brunt of the forest fire. I got you just can't see the house. You can't see the mountains. You can't see shit. It's all covered.
Is that down there in Nevada?
Down in Nevada, yes, sir.
Wow, it's just like that up here, and we're like, geez, about a 7-mile drive from where you are. 8 miles.
We're not far.
8 hours. I think it would take me to get down there.
Where are you at? Northern or southern Utah?
I'm up north of Salt Lake City.
Yeah, it would take you 8 hours. 7, 8 hours, yeah.
Yeah, I used to drive it.
Yep.
I used to drive all the time to North Las Vegas.
I just did. I just came back from Idaho, Pocatello, and St. Anthony's up there.
Oh, dang it. You just
having some fun.
You drove right by my house then. On I-15.
Straight up 15. Yes,
yep.
Sir.
I'm about the 320-mile marker.
Roger that. No, we had a good time up there. Can't stay all you get free time. Check out my replay. Very hard to provide info on vaccines. Yes, ma'am. I saw your live stream earlier today. That was pretty cool.
Oh my God, Dave! Stop texting me.
He's probably watching.
No, he's over in California. He's talking about crashing right now. He's like, "Oh my!"
So they're good. They're
going to crash. My body says it's 134, even though it's 11:34 here. Bro, it's 2:34 here. Oh, Irish misfit.
So they're gonna start forcing the snake bite on people on the 11th. Is that what I'm hearing?
No.
They can mumble all they want about that, but it's not going to happen.
No,
exactly.
It's not good.
From what I heard on Alex
what Zach said. What Zach said.
Yeah.
What's Zach? Show him again. Say it again, Zach. There it is, right there. There. Thank you very much. Exactly what Zach said. I'm with Zach on this one.
No, from what I heard on Alex
Lemmy had a good. I think Lemmy had a real good take on this. He was like, when they come for the guns and stuff, I'm going to give them the lead first, and it's going to be delivered at a high velocity, and they won't enjoy that. So I thought that was just wonderful. I'll give them the lead back first.
I'll give them full metal jacket back.
Exactly. So yeah, it's not going to happen. They can mumble and wiggle all they want, but it's, Biden coming out and making a fucking executive order is not law.
No.
It simply isn't. And any law that would be passed would be invalid at the federal level because our Constitution precludes it.
Actually, yes, absolutely.
So, fuck them in the neck with a spike.
Yeah.
Always the appropriate response.
I think if they try to start rolling it out, it won't go on for very long.
Oh, it'll be bad. It'll have bad optics. It'll just end badly all around.
Yeah.
And it will end badly.
Yes. And there's not going to be a lockdown.
And in the end, I will not have the jab in the arm. And the people that don't want to take the jab will not be forced to take the jab.
Yeah.
And
I don't know, man. They might do some sort of mask mandate thing again. I wouldn't necessarily say a full-on lockdown.
Okay. So help me out with this mandate thing. What exactly is a mandate? And who makes a mandate?
the powers that be, but no one's
Powers that be. Okay, the powers that be. I don't recognize the powers that be as an authoritative resource.
Well, this is true. Yeah.
Well, they have to get all these mandates through court, from what I'm understanding. There's a lot of people.
It has to be passed as law.
Well, they gotta. It's going to go through court. There's people suing them over it right now.
And as soon as it's passed as law, it will be court. I don't know, put on hold until it works its way through the superior, through the courts, up through the Supreme Court, and again, and it's kind of like the Second Amendment. I have to rely specifically on the Constitution that says that they cannot force you. I mean, there's interstate clauses there in the articles that tell you cannot.
Now,
I'm sorry, I'm reading the chat. You cannot be forced that a vaccine or any other medicines cannot be forced upon you. They just can't.
And also, I believe, that in our Bill of Rights, that in the Bill of Rights, we have those rights, whether they think we do or not. It doesn't matter.
Exactly.
Hey guys,
it's already interpreted that this is our right to have, and it's while companies are within their thing of saying we won't do business with you if you don't have the jab, or you can't work for us if you don't have the jab.
They have employees. That's what's going to happen.
Well, they're gonna lose a lot of employees because the fact is that only 50% or just a little better of the populace has the jab. So if companies don't want to do business with 50% of the populace, then that's their loss. If companies don't want to have 50%, if they want to lose 50% of the work pool, then again that's their business and they can do that. But that's what it's going to end up being. And again, all of this is just my humble opinion. Somebody please tell me I'm wrong with my numbers, my logic, I'm happy to be wrong here.
I think it's about a third, not 50%. I think a third of people in America actually have gotten the jab, and whatever numbers they want to cook up, that's all they're doing is cooking them up.
So when United, for instance, United Airlines says that all employees have to have the jab, I mean, there's 70% of their people that are going to say, well, you know what? No.
Yep. That's right.
I don't. And so, fuck you, I quit. If my company came to me and said, you got to have the jab, I'd be like, you know what? No, sorry, I'm out. Quit. Effective immediately. I can be employed in 20 minutes at probably a 15% bump. So I don't really worry about that. I was looking for a job when I found this one.
Right on.
Hey guys, Zach's got something to say really quick.
Go ahead, Zach.
I'm sorry, Zach. Go ahead.
If they come to my house, they will have to either turn the fuck around or bury me 6 feet under the ground.
Preach, brother. Preach, my Zach.
That's what I'm saying, bro. If they come to my door to try and give me that fucking shot, they're gonna have to take me kicking and screaming, and I ain't gonna make that shit easy.
They're gonna be pushing up babies.
Let me turn these up for you.
I don't see him getting to the door because I have range marks on the driveway. So I got windage marks all the way down the driveway. They'll never make it to the door.
If my dogs don't get him, a Full Metal Jacket will.
Hey, if my dog don't get him, the Full Metal Jacket will.
Right. Ain't that some shit that we gotta even think about coming down to that? This is America. We shouldn't have to be thinking about, turning on the people of our own government. That's just fucked up. It should never come down to this.
Well, it never should have come down to this. Them trying to think they could make a decree, like
Yeah.
like a mom.
Yeah, exactly. I mean, this is not, George II.
Well, that's true.
He doesn't get to send out edicts from on high.
That's right.
Right. Fuck you, King George. Oh,
Well,
shit.
what about Fucci? What should we
Oh,
do about
Falsey.
Dave's not here, man.
Are you
So
talking
is
about Dr.
Daltech
Falsey?
Dave? Is Dave Daltech? Dale Tech, Dale. Dalek 2150.
Dalek?
Is that Dave?
Dave's not here, man.
Tony Fuji?
Tony Fucci, who that?
He's the head of the CDC.
Oh, you talking about
He was that waffling some bitch.
that one dude, Dr. Falsey?
Yeah, Fuji.
Fucci.
Yeah.
I was wondering if this was you, man.
Dr.
Fucci.
Fucci's that lying son of a bitch that keeps waffling, can't make up his mind. Is that the one?
Yeah.
Fucci?
Yeah, that's the one. That's the waffler.
Sounds about
Mask
right.
wearing, waffle wearing Fucci fuck.
You don't
Dr. Falsey.
You don't need to wear a mask, but now you do have to wear a mask. But no, the masks don't really work. But yes, you have to wear a mask. You should wear a mask.
Even if you're vaccinated, because, well, the vaccination doesn't work either.
Actually,
Right.
two or three masks would be better.
Like, if people could just see the way that we just, like, made that whole thing work right here with the explanation. Oh, my God.
He's farting out his comments. He's pulling it straight out of his butt.
His asshole.
I'm trying to keep him.
What the heck?
I'm trying to curb my cursing a little bit.
Zachary's mouse isn't here. I don't know what you are talking about.
Now, are you from Noida or Bangalore? Are you from the data center at Bangalore, or are you at the data center in Noida?
Holy crap.
Hello and welcome to the show. See, I'm so high right now. My eyes are turning Chinese.
Dude, my eyes have been Chinese for the last 4 hours. Well, Chinese was way back. We're way
Yeah,
back
that was
Chinese.
back that way.
Can't even see Chinese in the rear view.
Okay, I'll talk to you. See you, Henry. Be good.
Love you. Good night, Ellen. Have a good time.
That's over. I think I'm turning Japanese.
That was a good song, actually.
It was. What's up, Zach?
Over there, way over the bumfuck over there.
I think you're gonna have to turn your volume up, bro. I can't hear you.
What was that again, India? Turn the volume up a little bit.
Fang. I am not a damn panda, Dale. Thank you, though. So you clip this and go ahead.
I'm from over there, way over the bumfuck over there.
Way over the bumfuck over there. Yeah, see. I'm from over there. Way over the bumfuck over there. Or what Trump called the shithole places, shithole countries.
Yeah.
Yeah, if they come to your door knocking, you need to treat them like the black-eyed children. Tell them to go the fuck away. That's for the paranormal nuts out there. But y'all know about the black-eyed children. They'll consume your soul.
Well,
Dude, you're a popular individual. You know that, Zach? You got 20 people watching you.
Straight up, bro.
You're a superstar.
Yeah.
Superstar. I'm just saying. I don't think 20 people actually really want to listen to what the fuck I have to say. So yeah.
I think it's a collective, but I think it's mostly what Zach likes to say, man.
It's all Zach. This is the Zach channel. They ain't here for anybody but Zach.
Right. This is Zach.
Zach show. The Zachary's Mouse show.
Does that make you sideshow Don?
That does exactly make me sideshow Don. Exactly. Oh, yes, it does. Yes, it does.
Brilliant. That's funny. Whoa.
wasn't Kay going to come back?
Fraudalchi got a vaccine coming called ammo. I like it. Lead. For what ails you?
Sometimes you gotta get the lead out, right?
Lead. The new fragrance from Fraudalchi.
Fraud.
I can smoke to that.
Yeah, that must be like all of California must be on fire right now.
I swear, I think you're right.
I mean, I know we called San Francisco flaming, but damn, this is taking it too literally. Sorry, I had to insert gay joke there.
You know what? There's other laughters around that, but don't they say that fire is a cleansing mechanism? And
Yeah.
didn't San Francisco burn once before? And can we get a repeat of that, or can we rewind to that? Or I'm just saying, I'm just walking it out here. I apologize.
I mean,
it's Friday night and I'm stoned.
I'll tell you what, if that shit could hit LA, I'm just fine. Like, I'm just gonna be straight up. Like, I kind of wish it would, really. Not for the people. Just burn LA to the ground. The people can evacuate. Just burn the city to the ground, bro.
So you just got no love for the whole, infrastructure of LA?
Pretty much, yeah. The people are shitty, but they're people. Nah, fuck them. They can roast too.
Well,
now that I think about it.
My point would be kind of the opposite, in so much as the infrastructure is the infrastructure. The city is the city, no matter what. But
yeah,
it's the people that make the city. In other words, when you go fight traffic in 12 lanes of traffic in the morning, you're not fighting 12 lanes of physical fucking highway. You're fighting 11 other lanes of dickheads.
This is true.
So It's those 11 other dickheads that are in those 11 other lanes. Those are people. Those are not bridges.
Yeah.
Those are not fucking, asphalt. Those are not painted lines on the road. Those are people in cars that are being dickheads. So for me, I would just as soon purge the people of LA and San Francisco. And if I had my way, and let me close the window on this. Hold on. If I had my way, we'd slide that whole motherfucking, starting at about, north of San Francisco and going all the way down around LA and carve us off a piece. We'd leave San Diego because, there's actually conservative thinking people in San Diego.
Oh, wow.
But,
okay.
But all the liberals, I'd carve it off and let it slip right off into the fucking oceans, into the Farallon tectonic plate, and let it fold under the United States the next time it goes under in the next 100 million years. Just me. What do I know?
That does sound like the ideal situation. Yeah.
It would cleanse the whole fucking thing. We wouldn't have to worry about it anymore. Got bad news, like really good bad. We got a new COVID variant called lead. It's deadly to I like Tally. Tally's on mark there, on point. I fucking like him. Him.
We don't judge 2021. What's up, Zach?
Okay, where
A
did
bunch
you
of
go?
Starbucks
I
is a
guess
city
she needs a couple
structure.
long fucking. Okay, where did you go? I guess she needs a couple long fucking minutes.
Well, Kate and her 10 minutes. That. Okay, so her 10 minutes generally go into the 30 or 40 or 50 minute areas.
Oh, yeah, no, it's true. I put a stopwatch on when she came on the game one time. She said, I'll be back in a second. And I started my stopwatch. It was 47 minutes later until she got back. That's a legit thing.
Of course, to her defense, I believe that was a shower. And just thinking about 47 minutes of shower for Kay is, I don't know.
Yeah.
It's not the worst thing in the world. Sorry.
Yeah.
Doesn't keep me up at night.
Although 47-minute shower does sound real nice right about now. Yeah. Man, just looking at my background is making me sleepy. I gotta change that up.
Put the boobs on.
So did you get a nappy poo today, Apex?
What's up?
Did you get a nappy poo? Did you get a nap? Did you get some sleep?
No,
did you
sir,
get some rest
not.
Today? Because you're normally around 9 o'clock, 10 o'clock. You're out. You're gone. You're fucking slipping off into the stone land.
Yeah. Well, I've changed with the change up in activity. I've changed up when I start my activity. So I started working now out in the yard around like noon, maybe 3 o'clock.
Yep.
So it peps me up. So I sleep a little bit later.
Yeah, that's a trip. We got this much smoke in the air when I'm in a completely different time zone than California.
There. There we go. See my pirate hat. Surrender the booty. Arr.
You're on Pacific time, aren't you, Don?
I am, yes, sir. It's 11:57 p.m. on the 6th still. Friday. I like Friday nights. I had a good work week. Keep telling the wife I had a great work week. I had a great work week.
Hey Zachary, am I allowed to put boobs up on the screen? Okay.
You can always put the boobs up, no matter what.
Put my mouse ears on. Actually, these ones might be better.
There we go.
There we go. That'll wake me up. No, those are some. Kid, those are some pillows right there. There. Starship Apex reporting for duty. Oh, you know what's cool? Is I'm going to be upgrading my chair. So it's like an actual upgrade. So basically, if you think about Star Trek was, I'm going from fucking William Riker's chair to Picard's chair. I get the captain's chair.
Cool.
Yeah.
That'd be cool if you could get some animated ones.
What, some animated backgrounds?
Yeah.
I'm actually trying to figure out. I need to get a hold of Dennis Espinosa. He's got that those moving backgrounds. I gotta figure that out. So yeah, it's a work in progress. I actually have a version of this, but the world's actually turning, like underneath it. Like it looks like I'm actually in orbit around the Earth.
I mean, Dennis has got some that it looks like he's in flames and stuff. I mean, it's cool.
I'm with Tally 96 on most of his points tonight. He's on point as far as I'm concerned.
I better read the chat and see what you're talking about.
I'm just mumbling. Don't mind me.
So Don, did you hear me say it I think I was talking about yesterday's stream or the stream before. I ended up taking a hit from Sun Tzu, the whole know thy enemy thing. And I ended up reading Karl Marx's Communist Manifesto for the first time. And holy shit, it's fucking so reminiscent of what we're looking at like today in America. What the fuck?
You will scare yourself to death if you do that.
I did. I did.
The book, and today's, and the facts or the events of today are eerily similar. Eerily,
yeah.
Scary similar. Dude, don't do that. You'll just get yourself excited for no reason whatsoever. There's no need.
Yeah. What I'm trying to figure out, though, because they use different terminology, who would be considered the bourgeoisie in today's society?
That's Republicans.
That's us and the conservatives.
That's the conservatives. They always say the bourgeoisie is that with the moneyed class.
Okay.
The people, basically the people with the money and the power.
Corporation.
So that's a lot of conservatives, if you ask me, as far as the interpretation is concerned.
Okay.
They're all the time taking, it's a good communist job to take the money of the bourgeoisie and shift it down to the people or to the masses. Yeah, no, I'm not getting my money, bitch.
No, that's not how that works. Yeah.
Exactly. So no.
Hold on, somebody sounded like Darth Vader for a second. Yeah. But no, okay, thank you, Don. That actually makes more sense now.
Actually, it'd be cool if you had a Darth Vader helmet on with that backdrop.
I don't think he could fit that hair into a Darth Vader helmet.
Luke, I am your father.
You know, it's okay. Have you heard of the whole Mandela effect?
Mandela effect?
Yeah, like what it is, it's like people, a mass amount of people remembering history in a different way. Like the reason it's called the Mandela effect. A lot of people remember Nelson Mandela dying in prison back in the 80s or something, when apparently he died in 2014.
It's true. He didn't die in prison. He actually made it through prison and went on to become the leader of South Africa.
Right,
and president of South Africa a lot of people, years, and got a Nobel Peace Prize and various and sundry other butt kissing. But the part they don't remember about Nelson Mandela is that he started off as the leader of a communist ANC.
Exactly.
Yeah. For years, he was a militant communist, fighting the South African apartheid whiteness.
Damn the white devil.
But there's just, you know what, history is written by the victor. It always has been. And so history, there's you and I, we today in this environment, in this life that we lead, we have the ability to actually get all the facts of history now, wherein people didn't know. People only knew what they were fed previously. And now we have the ability to actually dig into the facts and figure out what actually went on. And it's turning out that it wasn't all as great as what they told us it was.
Right.
And we're finding out now that, people fucked up. And people died because people fucked up. And nobody told us that before. And I'm not just talking about one instance. I'm talking about a lot of different instances. And I am speaking in generalities here, and I apologize for that.
Tally's right on this, by the way, with that Mandela effect. The Tinian Square tank man. Now, I remember in history class, the teacher covered saying that she couldn't finish the video due to the fact that it was too graphic and gory because the person got run over by the tank. Now, apparently that never happened.
No, the tank stopped.
He was arrested, but he never was squashed by the tank. I mean, he was arrested and spent the rest of his life in jail for communist insurgency or something like that.
Okay.
But who said that he was squashed by the tank?
I remember my teacher. That was my teacher saying that.
Okay.
No.
That was back when I was in 7th or 8th grade.
Your teacher was a liberal idiot.
Yeah.
Doesn't surprise me. She was really big on you're right. She was.
Teacher, liberal, idiot. Those three words go together a lot. So it's not like that's a surprise or even a reach.
It actually sounds like classic communist propaganda that the guy got squashed by the tank. That would make it look like he was superior, that communism prevailed in that particular instance, and actually the tank driver stopped.
Yep. Turned around, pulled to the side, pulled to the left, pulled to the right. Didn't run over the kid.
Okay. Well, it's good to know that a lot of my life I was lied to. I guess.
I'm sorry to hear that.
No, it's okay. I guess I had to learn at some point in time.
I mean, if you
Now,
need
answer
truth,
me
brother,
this: is
just
the Easter Bunny still real? Is it pooping out eggs?
I'm going to give you that one. I'm going to give you that one. The Easter Bunny is still real, and Santa Claus is a thing, baby.
Yes, I knew it. I knew the little elves had to be real.
I think the photo of that Chinese guy standing in front of the tank got all over all the newspapers too, like Life magazine, People magazine.
Oh yeah.
That was one of the most classic photos ever shot.
Yeah. I'll give that one to you. That one's definitely it was everywhere.
Yeah, it hit the cover of a lot of the magazines. But this infiltration of our school system by communists goes pretty far back.
Yeah.
So we've watched. I personally, me and Don are both kind of close around the same age, and he's probably observed it too. I'm sure of the change in things that we've been seeing through all these years. What we were taught when I was a kid in school versus what kids were taught in the 80s and the 90s. It's been a gradual thing. They've been chipping away this whole entire time, infiltrating all our schools. And and that's, and they're not teaching kids science. They're not teaching them to be literate people. They can't spell anymore.
No.
They can't speak English properly anymore. And we were taught to speak English properly and spell and read and write.
I'm going to be honest, I think the internet has a lot to do with the illiteracy thing.
Eddie James is on point there. They don't do the Pledge of Allegiance anymore.
That too.
Yeah.
When I was a kid, that was the first thing in the morning, baby. Hand on heart. Stand up, face flag, hand on heart.
That stopped when I hit fifth grade. Yeah.
I hate that.
Right.
That's civics. That's what that's where you learn what the Pledge of Allegiance is. That's where you learn the what the Bill of Rights is. That's how you learn about these things. Anyway, I'm sorry. I'm backing up.
You're right.
No, you're right. You're absolutely right. I'm just thinking about the whole Tankman thing got my head all fucked up a little bit. It got me thinking. It's like I think the most time we spent on American history was like 3rd, 4th grade. And then everything else starts turning into like world politics and world history, and we never focused that much more on it. I mean, we did Civil War in 6th grade, but that just always sounded like a lot of propaganda because by that point I was doing Civil War reenacting and I knew the real story. I mean,
I don't ever remember praying in school except for maybe in kindergarten.
Never prayed in school for me.
Now, Tally was saying that there was, he remembered praying at school. I don't remember it personally. But then I grew up in the California school system, so maybe that's why.
Yeah.
I was old school East Coast school, and I don't really recall praying in school, but I think we may have once or twice, but not on a regular basis. And it wasn't frowned upon at all. So, yeah, it was cool.
Oh, I will say that we did have like a young Christians group in school, but that was about it. And that was like extracurricular. What's up, Zach? Oh,
If I do run for office, I'm bringing phonics, cursive, Pledge of Allegiance, and prayer back in schools.
Hooked on phonics done good for me.
Did I hear you say ebonics? I'm sorry.
Phonics.
God. Yeah, they taught phonics. I remember that.
Yep.
Taught us how to sound out words and things like that.
I'm not even sure if they do that anymore. Actually, I can almost guarantee you they don't.
I don't think
I got a friend whose daughter's like 11 or 12, and she's almost completely illiterate because the fact they don't teach them shit.
I had to learn how to write in cursive.
Me too. I still write in cursive. That's my normal writing style.
Yeah.
Like, I can't print. My printing looks like I'm 2 years old.
Oh, there it is right there. There it is. That's for the win. Zach in 2028. Fuck your feelings tour.
Yes.
Where Zach, exactly. Fuck feelings. I want to be a part of that tour. Do you need somebody to carry your bag, Zach? That's me, brother.
Don, if I run
want to be a part of your organization.
2024, will you be my running mate?
Dude, I'd be happy to. Yes, I would.
That would be
Yes, I
awesome. Because I feel like you and I could definitely like change a whole bunch of shit for the better.
Whole bunch of shit. Exactly.
Yeah.
You got a big career ahead of you then.
What's it say?
Fuck your feelings. Exactly.
And I'm getting rid of fucking Common Core.
Yes.
Oh, Common Core and that critical race theory horseshit.
Yeah,
Jesus
fuck
Christ.
I had a friend try to tell me that critical race theory was a Republican thing, and I'm like, no, it fucking wasn't.
What retarded piece of phlegm would tell you that?
He's about as left as you can get. We're only really cool because he's open-minded enough to listen to me, and he buys weed off of me. So
okay, so he buys weed off of you. In other words,
yeah.
Okay,
That's about it.
I mean, call it what it is. That's fine. It's a business transaction.
I mean, we're still cool with each other, you know.
That's fine. I mean, you don't listen. Your cash is green. You don't have to be highly intellectual to spend it.
No, you're
That's
right.
all I'm saying. And if dude brings his cash to me, as long as it ain't in quarters or pennies, then I'll sell him his weed.
Fuck
I'll
that
listen to
change
him
bullshit.
whine.
Yeah.
Exactly.
It's like, sir, you passed 2 gas stations. You can go cash that shit for $1.
Bring bills next time, at least $1 bills. I don't care if they're rolled up or anything.
Right.
Well,
No,
Gary-
I will take rolls of quarters.
Okay.
Mainly because I'll sift
Well, I mean-
through them and try to find silver.
Yeah, government's got to. The Fed's got to get out of schools. They got to get out of that Common Core. They don't dictate what's fucking going to be taught local. People need to start taking charge of their local schools again,
Including the school lunches.
Yeah.
including the school lunches, but more importantly, the school curriculum and what the teachers, even though they're liberal, they'll teach what we want them to teach, as long as we can keep the Hollywood homos out of our curriculum.
And we don't need
Get out of our
people-
children.
people with gender dysphoria freaking trying to teach our kids how to be that way.
Oh my God, here we go. There's the conversation that I really
This
want
is
to
the
have.
root of it.
Nope, sorry, I'm not going to do it. No, it's too. No, I'm not going to do it. I'm going to go on mute now. No.
Oh man. Don, I'm gonna be honest. I thought the first time you came up and talked to Lemmy, you were about to go off on him. Like Valentine and I have both been like going back and forth. Like I just know one of these days he's gonna go off on Lemmy. And it's gonna be glorious.
On what? On who?
Lemmy.
Oh, Lemmy. Yeah. I like Lemmy. He's all right. Him and I think a lot alike.
Yeah, but
He's
if you
he's
heard
a
the
little
stories,
brutish,
man,
but so am I. We're both kind of brutish people, and I get that. I can relate.
I still don't believe the whole he went pro boxer. That's some. I'm just gonna throw it out there. I think that's the worst
Okay.
shit.
All right. I try real hard not to judge people's stories. Because people's stories are their own perceptions,
Right.
are their
true.
perceptions of their own lives, and there's really nothing you can do to fuck with that.
Yeah, you're right.
I mean, if dude comes out and says, well, I'm Muhammad Ali, well, then I kind of got to call bullshit on that. But, I was a pro boxer for 12 minutes, I think is what his story is. Yeah, all right. Anybody can be a pro boxer for 12 minutes. Isn't that like some paperwork and some cash?
I'm not
Okay,
sure.
I'm a pro boxer. Now I got knocked out.
Yeah,
I'm no longer a pro boxer. Okay.
What's up, Zach?
The teachers need to quit being biased and teaching children certain ways.
Yeah, the teachers are anti-conservative. They're very liberal. Have you noticed that? It's the teachers that are out there at the Black Lives Matter movements that are the same ones that are at the pink movements that wear those pussycat hats. I'm sorry. I'm just a little bit no. But you're right,
Yeah.
Tom. Absolutely right, brother. Sorry, let me hit this thing.
My government and econ teacher lives next door from high school. She is a hardcore Democrat. Okay? I actually had a conversation with her the other day. Like, keeping in mind, all the times I've ever known her growing up, because I knew her before I was in high school. Like, her daughter babysat me, sort of deal. Like, I went over and asked, like, could you ever see where we're at, currently? And she apparently she's not too happy with what the fuck's going down. Miss Hardcore Democrat is not happy with the way the law of the land currently is. So, if that's got to say something,
Well, did you point the finger firmly at her and her ilk?
No, not necessarily. I just kind of left it open ended, and she kind of filled in the gaps. Yeah. So it was a good conversation. Like, I ended up spending like almost 2 hours talking to her about government shit, and she's a lot of the stuff that I was saying. She's like, "Yeah, well, that makes sense. It's not how it works." And then I was like, "Well, yeah, you kind of taught us that it did." Because she was always she was always the cool one. She never inserted her personal bias into her teaching. She taught the Constitution how it was written, and what the legal interpretation of it was according to law. And that's the way I think it should be taught. That no personal biases put into things. I
don't know if I should reveal this. I probably will. So there's a channel they play 24/7 memes, and one of the memes is a Caitlyn Jenner meme, and Caitlyn Jenner walks out with a freaking mini skirt on, and his junk falls out right in front of this woman.
That is. Wait.
I mean,
are you telling me that Caitlyn Jenner, whatever her fucking name is, didn't get the lower surgery?
It was. I guess it was before he got the surgery. Yeah.
That's right, Bruce. You whip that thing out, and you whip it out nice and proud.
It was hilarious. It was a mini skirt, and these long freaking balls just flop right out of the mini skirt. I'm dying laughing.
That's hilarious.
I just saw it the other night. It was, I about died.
That is great.
Ghost Prepper, glad to have you.
On YouTube and Twitch, I have to actually to go. I've found out that I've tricked out my profile so much that I actually have to do a hardcore search to find like the internet liberal bullshit. Like I have to actually go. It never comes up anymore. I have to actually go and look for the Young Turks if I have to, or if I want to, which I never do. But
I have 2 liberal profiles that make me kind of, I have actually, and they make me kind of sick just to touch them and read them. Because I get all these MSNBC and CNN feeds and all manner of other, LGBTQ plus community feeds with, and it makes me ill just to look at those things. Sorry, but you got to have them.
You got to. Know thy enemy.
You have to. Exactly.
Maybe I should do that.
Intel gathering is an ugly thing.
It is.
Should I do that?
Ghost, I love you too, brother. I hope you're doing good.
Whew.
So, Don, should I do that? Should I?
Awesome.
Well, I mean, it's up to you. That's up to, it's completely up to you. It depends on what your needs are, what your daily read or what your daily Intel requirements are.
I've tried that actually. I did it on Twitter. I tried to do a liberal blue checkmark freaking account on there, but it didn't work out good. I was like you. I was getting ill because I wasn't being myself.
Yeah,
making me kind of sick.
Oh, I can't talk under these accounts at all. Chat, talk, anything. No, just listen. Just kind of, all I'm doing with these accounts is molding the news feed or the video feeds to suit a very left-leaning view. Does that make sense?
Yes, actually, it does.
So, I'm not saying anything. I'm not.
You're trying to make these accounts as left as possible, right?
As left as possible, and then listen.
Yeah,
that's it.
That's about the way to do it.
As left, make it a left feed, and then listen. What comes through that left feed? Does that make sense?
Yep.
Yeah. Well, give me an idea of what platform.
Well, on YouTube, I'm pretty much exclusively YouTube.
Okay.
So on YouTube, what I'll do is just open a new account.
Yeah.
And I'll just name it, let's just say Liberal Feed 1. And I will go to that account and start deleting, like, not interested in anything conservative. So if a Fox feed comes up, I'll say, no, I'm not interested in that. Or if some sort of ONN or some other right side broadcasting feed comes up, I'll say, no, I'm not interested in that.
Okay.
I'll say I'm not interested in some of these more right-leaning international feeds, like a TV7 Israel or some sort of NHK or anything like that. I'll tune it to a MSNBC. So any of the CNN feeds, the BBC feeds, the DW feeds that I get are all because I'm more interested in that channel. So I've shown an interest in that. And if I do that, and these are just the ones that I'm making examples of. These are the ones that it's real easy for you to do. They're news
Those
feeds.
examples are
But
gross.
inside of that feed will now come other more liberal, left-leaning type ideas.
Okay.
Do you understand what I'm saying?
Yeah, I
Does that
do.
make sense to you?
That makes sense. So you're tricking the algorithms then
I'm tricking the algorithms to give me exactly. I'm tuning the algorithms to give me a left view of the world.
Well, they're doing that to us. It's a clever idea, actually.
Well, they're fucking with us, so I'm just trying to line up my news the way I see it in the world.
Right. Makes sense.
You know, if it's liberal, then I need it in my liberal feed. If it's conservative, I need it in my conservative feed. If it's porn, I need it in my porn feed.
See, I knew you had a porn folder.
Fuck yeah, I'm a fucking freak. Sorry.
Don't worry about it, Dom. We all got to let her freak flag fly.
Exactly. Fly that bitch, baby.
So you're seeing what kind of you're watching them banter back and forth on how they're gonna sabotage us.
Aren't you?
Yeah.
Aren't you?
No, I'm not actually. I should be.
Should be.
Yeah, you should be.
Like I said, I tried that before on Twitter.
Dude, it's work. Make no mistake. It's
yeah.
work.
It is.
But, you know, sometimes you get these little kernels of what, how the Vanderbilts lost all their money, and that's why dickhead CNN boys got a job. But, anyway. Did you know that what is the gray-haired CNN guy's name?
Turner. Isn't it?
Huh?
Wasn't it Turner? Ted Turner?
Turner was the owner, but the anchor right now, he's Anderson Cooper. No,
Cooper. Yeah, that piece of work.
Well, I do on occasion go into certain liberal channels. Like I used to not participate, but I'd watch the Young Turks. I want to see what they're talking about and what they do. You know?
Yep. And you should.
You
You should be up in there watching what they're saying.
Yep.
Knowing what they're saying. You ain't got to participate.
I only watched Young Turks because it was kind of hot at one point in time.
You pretty much can go to the Young Turks and get just about any intel you want on what the Dems are plotting.
Absolutely right.
Yeah. Well,
So it's just a matter of what your daily feed is. In other words, you don't have to have this if you don't really, really want to know what the left is saying or how the left acts.
Right.
You need to know it. I mean, I get a lot of different news feeds from all over the world. I'm in particular right now. I'm kind of tuned into the Middle East, and there's some real cool action going on in South China Sea right now, where everybody and their brothers got a ship over there.
Yeah. It's about
Even
to
the
pop
Germans
off,
are
I
sending
think.
some shit, so there's some ugly going to go on, because even the Germans are there now, and they haven't been there for 20 years.
Well, hold up. The Germans are in the Pacific?
Yeah, they just sent a ship over there for a full 1-year world tour, and it will embark
Bro,
with
you
the
know
battle
shit's
group
about to
there.
pop off.
Yeah,
Wow. Yeah, shit's really gonna pop off over there. All it's gonna take is one misfire, or it's a powder keg, is what it is.
Well, shit's gonna pop off on Taiwan.
Yeah, and I think that's what people are watching right now. That's nuts. Like that situation over there.
there's a lot of things going on right now.
Yeah.
The Israelis are literally about to declare war on Iran.
What?
I mean, literally. And you know me, I don't say that shit lightly, but they are about to.
Yeah.
That's
because
not
the
good.
Iranians are getting painfully close to a nuclear weapon.
Yeah.
And the Americans ain't doing shit about it. Biden ain't doing fuck all about it.
No, Biden is doing the fuck all about funding Iran right now by lifting all the sanctions and buying Iranian oil.
Yeah. So then it really is Biden then.
Oh yeah, Kerry got them all lined up with Iranian oil. John Kerry.
John Kerry's a piece of shit.
Yeah.
He's a mother.
So yeah, and the reason I bring all this up is because there's a lot of news going on, and you ain't getting any of it in your American feed. None of that's going on in your American feed, but it's all fucking jailed up.
I had no idea
if you
about
got an
Israel.
international feed.
Like
Nobody's seeing that in your American stuff.
I've been following these blockades in the Suez Canal too.
There you go.
Multiples. Not that one ship that ran aground. Several of them beached their ships to block the traffic in the Suez Canal. Why? I think there's a lot of stuff going on, and you probably could elaborate on that better than me, Don.
It's all, I think, leading up to, like, I don't know. I don't want, as much as I don't want, buy into all the Q bullshit. And it's not all bullshit.
None of this is Q. This is simple. This is simple intelligence that people in the intel community look at every day. And I kind of lived there or live there, and it's a habit that I picked up on a daily read. Yeah. That's all. And so it's none of the QAnon is a big load of horse shit.
I know.
QAnon is a big load of horse shit. It just is. Period.
I don't know. I just keep on hearing all this stuff about, how things are going to change come fall. And I'm like, I don't know how.
Horse shit.
I don't,
Horse shit.
That's what I'm saying. I don't know. I guess people are entitled to their opinions and stuff, but Trump's not going to be reinstated president in fall. I'm just going to be honest.
Exactly.
It's not going to happen.
It's not going to happen. I don't care what QAnon says. It ain't going to happen.
Yeah. So, all right, guys. Well, I'm gonna pack up and head to bed. It is 3:30 in the morning, and that means I'm tired as fuck. So, have a good night, everybody. And I will talk to y'all later.
Roger that, sir. Zachary, I think I'm going to slip off to the chat for a few minutes, if you don't mind, and shove a sandwich in my neck. Thank you for having me, sir, very much. I'll be back up. I'm a late night tonight, so Outlaw, keep us all warmed up here, and I'll be back shortly, sir.
All right.
Thanks, guys.
Well, we're just hanging out, man. I think that I think John Brennan is playing a role in Q if he's not running the whole damn thing himself. He could be because he's CIA. They never got rid of his. He still has his clearance. His clearance never been removed, and he's connected to CNN. That's what I know. Yep. And I never followed the Q stuff. Well, I'm honored to be up here. I guess I didn't come up here before because I didn't see a link to get up on board with everybody. And a lot of times you have a lot of people up here too, Zach. So are you seeing any of that smoke up there where you live that we were talking about?
A little bit.
Yeah, I don't know. I hope it stops soon. We should probably be hoping for rain, praying for rain. Put those fires out so we can start breathing again.
I'm about 5 hours away from you.
Yeah, you're not far away from me. How far are you from K's? My dog heard the street sweeper driving down the road. Started got her barking. There's people, I mean, the smoke is so bad right now, people won't even go out of their houses. There's like hardly any traffic on the roads and stuff right now. Well, it has been most of the day. There's hardly been anybody driving.
She's usually within a 2-hour radius most of the time.
Okay. So that's, yeah, she said Four Corners area. Yeah. Yeah, drove around up there a little bit around Durango and that area. I know it well. And what's the other? Well, I've been over Wolf Creek Pass many, many times.
I'm 45 minutes away from Durango.
Oh, okay. That's cool. That's a lot like where we live, actually. It's quite a bit like Utah. Yeah. Sagebrush everywhere. And oh, howdy, Chase.
Hey man, I was so curious about what's I got a question. What in the world is how's or how are these fires starting? Like the fires, like I saw something on Twitter, like they were evacuating people on a ferry in Greece. It was like a huge fire, like, and there was like what's causing all the fires?
Well, I think out here in the western U.S., what we're having is, in my state, we're having what's called a mega drought. And what that means is, I mean, it's beyond extreme drought. It's not just a drought, it's a mega drought. So we've got rivers and everything that are in danger of drying up. We got reservoirs that are in danger of drying up. That means there's not going to be irrigation water for crops. That means they're not going to have water to feed cattle and horses and everything else. And some things are so dry right now that grass didn't just turn yellow, it turned white. That's how bad it is right now.
Well, over here in North Carolina, it's like we're dead on flooding. We
I
get
know.
hurricanes. Yep.
I'm hearing that. Yeah.
Yeah, we're like flooding, man. Over here, it's like we're in daggone we're in like a mud pool. It's like it's crazy.
I think it has something to do with the air currents, you know.
Yeah.
The
Well,
air current.
what were you about to say?
I was just saying, this winter, starting about probably the end of August, they said is going to be a La Nina year. You know, you've heard of El Nino. Well, this is going to be a La Nina year where there's going to be a lot of cold air coming down out of Alaska down into the northern states, and then kind of everything north like Wisconsin and Minnesota is going to be really cold, and everything in the south is going to be really hot. That's what I saw on the map anyway, and it's because of that jet stream, the direction it's going, it's changing.
Hmm. Well, I saw just the other night. It was I'm a Christian. I follow a bunch of like prophetic stuff, you know, and I saw that this woman, she said that she saw a vision. She saw a vision of half of California underwater, like the San Andreas fault. Like it collapsed, and like most of California was like just fell down into the earthquake or whatever. It was like, and she said that it looked like the apocalypse. It was like on the how many people just like died, just fell into the water. A big earthquake, like the
That
San Andreas fault.
Yep, that's a possibility that people been kind of knowing about for a lot of years. And there's another thing off the coast of Oregon, uh, and it's Northern California, Oregon, and Washington. It's called the Cascadia Slip. So if you think about it,
Yeah, I heard.
sitting out on a uh, California's sitting out on what they call the continental shelf, and
Continental shelf.
it literally is a shelf, and they believe that shelf is going to collapse when the San Andreas fault goes off.
That's scary, man.
And you could see the fissure, the big crack in the land, all by airplane. You can see it all the way down California. There's places it's opened up and everything. It's big cracks going across roads, and sometimes there's signs there that say you are now crossing the San Andreas Fault.
Mm.
So they know it's there, and they've seen the land shifting, and it's already moving. You know, something is going on there. But you know,
Something's
they're like,
happening, that's for sure.
if I'm gonna die, I'm gonna die, I guess.
Yeah, I ain't afraid of death, man. I've been through hell, man. And I'm still in hell. I mean, and the beautiful thing about it is it's not really hell. It's like, I mean, it's just like I cry tears of joy, like no matter what I've been through. Like I've been through so much, and sometimes I just think back, and it's just like I just cry tears of joy. I just feel the presence of God, man. It's just a beautiful thing. It's like beauty in the sorrow.
So what I gather from what you're saying, you got an attitude of gratitude.
Yeah,
I like that.
yeah,
I think there's a lot to be thankful for.
yeah. That's what my parents would always say when I would get mad and stuff. They would just say, "Chase, you got a lot to be thankful for. You know, just be positive. You know, think on good and pure things, and run from the very appearance of evil."
There's always somebody else that's worse off than we are. There's always going to be somebody else that's worse off. So look at all the good things that we do have, and be grateful for them. And
Yeah,
that's how we're going to get through this. That's how we're going to get through this.
yeah. We just gotta stay positive and think on Jesus, man. Think on what he went through. You know, he was persecuted and he was crucified, tortured for calling out the corrupt government, and they killed him.
Yeah, he
You know,
did. You're right. He did. He called them a den of thieves and turned over their tables and everything. He went right in there and started throwing things around. And yeah,
I feel like that's me sometimes, man.
he didn't mess around. Everybody thinks, they every time they think of Jesus, they think he was just like meek and mild. No, no, he threw down on some people,
Yeah, he had a
but
temper. They don't
he
say that, but yeah, he threw up. He got mad about money or something, and he flipped over the table and I guess cussed them out. I reckon.
I think he did it all out of love. Actually, it's kind of like when you get a whipping from your dad or something like that when you're a kid, and like I've got kids, and a lot of times I went in the other room and cried. I'm the one that went and cried in the other room.
Yeah, I feel like that's my dad. Like whenever he beat me with the belt, I felt like it just made him really make. I felt like he went in the other room and cried.
He probably did. It's not something that any parent wants to have to discipline their kids. I'd say I probably spanked my kids just enough so that they knew that it could happen. That there's consequences, so that you knew that it could happen. You don't want to spank them all the time. That doesn't do any good, but just enough so they know that it could happen. Then they know, oh, that's bad. You don't want to piss off dad.
Oh yeah, and don't want to piss off pops.
Nope.
And Jesus, he called out King, wasn't it? It was King Julius Caesar of Rome. Rome. I think
Uh,
that's what.
no, no, no. That was after Jesus. It was after Jesus died. The Roman emperor was Nero, and he's the one that fiddled while Rome burned. He was playing his fiddle while Rome was burning, and they were blaming it on the Christians.
Well, there's definitely some good things that the fake news media ain't telling us. Like I heard from an underground source, like some credible information that the Pope of Rome, the Vatican City, Rome. I heard that they arrested him for like secretly being a part of the Freemasons and being part of a child sex trafficking. And I heard that they seized like $64 trillion of gold from the Vatican, the Rome, Italy.
Yeah, but he's still out bebopping around.
I hope
So
not, man.
he's he'd be out of sight, out of mind if that had happened. Probably, I might be wrong, but
Yeah, there's so much misinformation out there, man. It's just hard to know what to believe sometimes, you know.
well, just take what you know as fact and stick with it, and whatever's not that you can't confirm in your mind is fact. Just let it just be more information that goes in one ear and out the other.
Yeah, I guess we can only control what we have around us and know. That's for sure. I can't worry about stuff that's happening around the world. That's for sure.
No, and we're not the saviors of the world. Jesus is.
Amen.
All we can do is all we can do, and take care of yourself and your family first. And my family comes first.
Yeah, family, friends, and Jesus and love and good times.
And anybody that's got it in their mind that they want to harm a child or abuse a child, uh,
They'll get what's coming to them. Yeah.
they get what's coming to them. And I'm not sure how I would react if I walk upon something like that.
Yeah.
I don't want to have to think about it.
My buddy told me today we were playing Warzone. We were talking about stuff that was going on in the world, and he asked me did I know about Bohemian Grove, like a satanic church in California, and he said that they like sacrifice children to Baal, the Baphomet, sacrifice children,
Well,
and
that
he
was
and
old Alex Jones. He did a big dissertation on that. He snuck in there and filmed it.
oh
It
my,
could be,
yeah. And
it
I
could
also
be.
heard that Joe Biden had a private island like Jeffrey Epstein, and he had his own private island that he would do like satanic rituals and do some demonic, just sickening stuff that were like worse stuff that you could even imagine, like on a horror movie, just like crazy stuff, man.
I really there's a lot of stuff through the years that has been coming out about Joe Biden before he ever even ran for president and stuff. They got footage of him actually doing things that I don't want to discuss on here.
Yeah, I don't need to. I probably need to quit talking about it because we're gonna get shadow
Or,
banned.
or Arkansas-sided.
Yeah.
If I come up dead, if you find out I come up dead, I did not kill myself.
Yeah. Well, you got to think if there's people like Jeffrey Dahmer and Ed Gein, Ted Bundy, if there's people like that, there's definitely people in real life that would do something maybe worse.
Hmm. We had a guy a while back who met some girl online, met her at a park, and took the girl to his house, abused her, and then burned her alive in his backyard.
Yeah, I live in Goldsboro, North Carolina, and it's pretty ghetto out here, man. It gets pretty creepy at night. I thankfully stay in the country, but I stay in the countryside of Goldsboro, like on the outskirts. But in the city, it gets pretty bad. And I heard a story that this woman, this prostitute, she stole like some money from her sugar daddy, and he killed her. He strangled her to death, and then he cut her body into pieces, and then cut her head off, and put all the pieces of her body in a burn barrel, put gasoline on it, and burned her body, and set the head right in front of the burn barrel to like let her head watch her body parts burn, and that literally happened like right up the road, basically.
Yep, that's stuff that. This guy was from another country too, by the way. He was so. I mean, he wasn't from here. The one that burned that girl in his backyard, and he had neighbors all around, all around the house and everything. And he was from a third world country, and I don't know where he got all the money to buy that big old house and everything. Kind of makes you wonder.
Yeah, it's good versus evil, man. It's the great awakening, man. People, you either goat or you're either lamb of God. You're either on the left or you're either on the
Yeah,
right. And Jesus didn't come to bring us together. Jesus came to divide the wheat from the tares.
that's happening right now.
And that's happening. That's what's happening right now, man.
That's what we're seeing. So, you know what the difference between the wheat and the tares are is the difference is why God said to let the wheat grow up with the tares, because when the wind blows, all the wheat will bow and the tares will stand up in defiance to the wind. And that's how
Yeah, I've
you
heard.
which
Yeah, I've
ones are.
heard that before.
Well, that's the wheat. The wheat are the people that they're the people. The wheat are the people, and the tares are the weeds. And there are weeds walking among us. I'm speaking metaphorically.
Yeah.
And there's some people that are never ever going to want anything to do with Jesus. They have no hope because they may not even be human. They might be mixed with some kind of weird something, or who knows.
Demon,
Maybe
demon possessed, demonized.
that too. Yeah. Well, even the demon possessed could get delivered from it.
Oh
But
that's true. Yes.
there's some people that are just not it says many are called but few are chosen. So there's a lot of, it says many, it does not say all are called. It says many are called and only
Meaning, yeah.
few. Yeah. So there's probably people walking among us. Their sole purpose is to destroy life and destroy the creation on this earth that God made. And that's
Yeah,
all they care
because
about. That's all
because
they want to do.
yeah, because they want that because they sold their soul. They made a blood covenant to Lucifer. That's what they
There,
want.
that's it. That's it right there. You just said it. Blood covenant. Yep. Or a blood covenant was made before they were born, and it could be a generational blood covenant that started back so many generations back. Some
Oh
whole
yeah,
fam- some whole families have no hope for redemption unless they get that blood covenant broke, and only
yeah. It
Jesus.
all it all stems back to Cain and Abel. Cain killed Abel. Cain and Abel. You either Abel or you can't.
Yes, that's right. But what do you think that abortion is? Abortion is a blood covenant.
Exactly. Yeah, you're right, man.
That's shedding of innocent blood. That's exactly what a blood covenant is. That's the most
Yeah.
innocent. Is a young child is the most innocent. And when they shed that innocent blood or sacrifice a virgin or something like that, they're trying to make their demonic realm more powerful. That's why they do that.
Yeah.
And now they want
Well,
your,
I feel
they
like.
want.
Or
Go
were you?
ahead.
I'm sorry. I'm sorry to interrupt you. What were you about to say, though?
Your DNA. I mean, they're collecting DNA data and they're building huge databases on DNA. And then they're also talking about doing blood credit. So you've got social credit score, which they're doing in China right now. China has got archives of our DNA. I mean, our literal DNA. Every time they draw blood or whatever, they get your blood type down. But that's not all they get. They get other stuff. So stay away from all of that. Just stay clear of it.
Well, ever since I was born, I sense the very evil presence. Like I slept with my mom until I was like 12 years old because I was afraid of the dark. Because like I was so afraid to, I was kind of afraid of my dad and just the world. I just sense like such an evil presence growing up. But now it's like I sense it even more. But it's like the more I sense the evil, it's like the more I sense the love of Jesus. It's like that. My dad told me, he said, where sin abounds, that much more grace abounds.
Yes, sir.
And no matter how dark the kingdom of Satan gets, no matter how dark or gruesome it may get, you just sing that song, this little light of mine, just one little match.
I like that.
Yeah, this little light of mine, I'm gonna let it shine. This little light of mine, I'm gonna let it shine. Let it shine, let it shine, let it shine.
You're in North Carolina?
Yeah, I'm from North Kakalaki. I'm out here in the country, man. I stay out in the farm. My dad used to be a chicken farmer, and I'm staying at my pops is.
That's good.
Yeah,
So you're going to be able to survive.
yeah. I hope so, man. I hope so. I know.
You got
I know.
you
I know.
got
I will.
land, you got resources, and you got some land there. You'll survive
Yeah.
no matter what comes.
Better than being in the daggone in the ghetto city, man. It's cold. It's cold out there, man. It's cold hearted.
Everybody's got to get out of the cities right now.
Oh yeah, it's gonna get back. It's gonna get worse before it gets better. I know that.
Hey, Zach, you going to say something there? Seeing what Zach's got to say.
Ma, Yake and I wanted to do a panel after the Sick Pad channel ended their live and plus dangerous isn't unsurprisingly.
Yeah, yeah. We had another chat, and we kind of all just came over here and hung out with Zach.
Hmm. What's what's wrong, Zach? Like or why can't you talk? I don't know what kind of disease is that or whatever. Like you can't talk or whatever.
I have cerebral palsy. I was born with it because I was born dead for 27 minutes.
Oh, dang, man. Shoot, man, I wish I could be there with you, lay hands on you, and pray for you. That'd be something if I started praying for Zach and he just started talking.
I'm glad to know that you believe in healing by the laying on of hands. That's good. I believe that too.
So, Zach's from Colorado. Where are you from, Outlaw? Where you staying?
I'm over on the other side of the mountain from Zach. I'm in Utah.
Oh, okay, Utah.
Yes, sir.
The Salt Lake State.
Yep, it's all smoky over here right now from the California fires. And they're in a
Damn.
yeah, I mean it's hundreds of miles that it's traveled here, all that smoke, and it is thick.
I hope they can put that out, man. I hope they can put that out.
We can't hardly breathe. I mean,
Yeah, me neither.
it's got me lightheaded right now and nauseated. Why can't you hardly breathe? What's going on there?
Oh, I don't know. I just get like I have asthma. I don't know if I really have asthma, but I don't know. Sometimes I just get hot. It's hard for me to breathe.
Yeah, the humidity.
Yeah, just humid here, and it gets real hot in North Carolina. Like it gets very hot, man.
I used to live in Florida.
Oh yeah, Florida's even worse.
I lived down there for 3 years. Go ahead, Zach.
I got this, brother. I'm actually fighting for you guys right now on the technology side. Trying to build 2 apps for fighting censorship.
Right on.
Right on, brother.
And I know Zach's pretty effective at that stuff.
Yeah, we need more people in the world like Zachary, man. You look out and you see you just look out in the horizon, you see on the TV and the news and your phone, you see like people partying and having like all this kinds of money. And then you see people like in Africa and Mexico struggling, and then you just look at somebody like Zach. It's just the world's it's just a messed up place, man.
Yeah. But Zach does
Yeah.
what he can. He does what he can, and he's pretty effective at it. And I'm honored to be up here with you.
Oh yeah. Yeah, I'm glad to be here and honored to be here too.
I know I'm getting kind of tired though. It's 2:12 in the morning, Mountain Time.
Yeah. I think it's about like 3:00 here.
No, you probably 4 in the morning over there. You're
Oh
on
yeah.
yeah,
Let me see.
4:13 over there.
Oh yeah, it's 3. Yeah, it's 4:13.
Dang it.
Yeah, I can't sleep, man. I suffer from I don't know, man. I feel like I don't know, like well, late at night, I just get sometimes I get sleep paralysis, and I have a tough time sleeping. I'm just bad. I guess I don't know, man. I guess God gives his strongest battles to his strongest warriors. I'm battling. I feel like I'm battling Lucifer himself, man.
Do you have acid reflux?
Oh yeah, I have every. Well, I mean, yes. I get bad heartburn sometimes. Yeah,
Okay, that's it. That's it right there. That's what's affecting your sleep.
the acid reflux. Yeah.
Yeah, you've got to get that under control and start taking something for that, and you'll find out your sleep will get better.
Yeah,
'Cause it's
yeah,
probably that's
yeah.
what's causing.
My stomach hurts real bad sometimes too. Like my stomach, it just it hurt. It really hurts me sometimes. My stomach. Man.
But I've been taking medicine since I was 33 years old, and I'm over 60 right now. And I was since I was 33 years old, and it was for acid reflux. And before I started on it, I'll tell you, I had a lot of the symptoms of asthma, uh, and I talked to the doctor about it, and he said, "No, that doesn't have anything to do." Yeah, it did, because that acid would get up in there, and I'd be breathing it.
Mm.
The acid coming up the esophagus.
Yes. Yeah, I feel like a really tightness in my throat and my chest and my stomach sometimes. It's just
So take something for that acid. Make sure that, and stay on a regimen where you keep that acid under control. You watch your breathing, and your sleep will get better. Believe me, what I'm telling you. Everything what you're saying sounds exactly what happened to me.
yeah.
Try
Well,
it.
I looked. I kind of sorry to switch subjects, but
Sure.
I looked up sleep paralysis, and I don't know. I sort of take sleep paralysis, and I take it as like a demonic stronghold, and I think it's like the Jezebel spirit. Have you ever heard of the Jezebel spirit?
Yeah.
Well, yeah, I think that it's that's so that she. It feels like somebody. It feels like a UFO or some demonic spirits like holding me down to the bed and like torture me or whatever. But I had visions sometimes, like I almost died, and I like there's been a lot of times that I almost died in my sleep, and I would have like a vision, and then all of a sudden like I had a vision, and I was in a restaurant, and then this guy was walking up to me, and then I was like, he looks like familiar, and then some guy he sat down with me, and I noticed it was myself, but it looked like an older version of myself, and it looked like an evil clone. Like he was bigger, older, just more like mean looking. And he started asking me questions. He was all like, "Why do you do this? Why you do that?" And I was like, I don't know." I just started freaking out and started crying. And he was all like, "You know too much. You know too much." He kept saying, "I knew too much. I knew too much," and he was gonna kill me and destroy me. And like literally, like my evil clone was like crying tears of blood, and like right before he punched me right before he punched me, right before he punched me, I heard a very powerful voice, and I knew it was I knew it was the voice of the Lord. And he said, "For the spirit of Jezebel has ruled over this nation for centuries, but I, the Lord of thy God, has raised an Elijah anointing that's going to break the spirit of Jezebel, and there's going to be peace in the land." And then I woke up like shaking, and I woke up and I didn't die. And then I looked up the last book of the Old Testament. It's Malachi. And then it says it's I think it's like Malachi is like a demonic spirit too, and like it goes along with the Jezebel spirit, like fighting against Baal and
Yeah, but
Pharaoh and
the
Baphomet.
prophet,
And
the prophet,
it said
the
oh, hold on.
prophet Malachi was not is. What it is. It's a counterfeit Malachi.
Or yeah, the
I heard.
counterfeit Mal, yeah, the fake.
I,
But
yeah, I heard about that demon. Yeah.
yeah, and it's like it goes along with it's like the false prophet, the false Malachi spirit, and the false prophets of Baal and Ahab and Jezebel, and then I looked up the last verse of it's the last verse of the Old Testament, and people say that it's the last time that the Heavenly Father spoke before he went silent, and it says that look, I'm sending you I'm sending you the prophet Elijah. I'm sending you the prophet Elijah, that in the last days that he would bring the hearts of the fathers to the sons, and to the sons' hearts to the fathers. Otherwise, I would strike the land with a curse. And then that was the last verse of the Old Testament.
Well, you got to get somebody to lay hands on you, and somebody that's a spirit-filled believer and believes in deliverance of these things. I would do it, but I mean, not on the stream here.
Yeah.
The thing of it is, you need to get somebody to lay hands on you and pray for you over this. You need deliverance from it, and God will deliver you from it. Jesus is more powerful than any of that. So another thing, and stay in the Word. Keep reading the Word.
Yeah,
Crack your Bible.
I got my Bible beside my bed right there.
Right on. Yeah, just stay in the Word, and when you read it, it's a good idea to read it out loud so that you can hear it, because faith cometh by hearing, and hearing by the Word of God.
Yes, sir.
So
Yeah, and sometimes I just I pray, and it's almost like I'm crying tears of joy, and like I feel like something coming out, like I feel like I'm kind of like speaking in tongues, but I'm not. I feel like I just feel it, like I just feel it, like I crying tears of joy, and I just feel, like my stomach starts jerking, and I'm just like crying, and I feel like I'm about to start speaking in tongues when.
well, just let it all hang out, man. Let it all hang
Yeah.
out. If it flows, it flows. Nothing wrong with that.
Yeah. Well, it says in the last days that old men will dream dreams and young men will see visions. So that just kind of like blew my mind whenever I just put all the pieces of the mysteries of God together. And like in my life, it was just, it just really blew my mind. Like the mysteries of God is like, the mysteries of God are like so much more powerful than, a fallen being that, like Lucifer, like because he said that he wanted to be like God, or of God, like he wanted to be and
And
that's why
don't
God,
ever be ashamed of the gospel of Jesus Christ, because when Jesus presents you to the Father, you don't want him to be ashamed of you. I don't want him to be ashamed of me. I'm not ashamed of the gospel of Jesus Christ, and anywhere I go, I'll talk about Jesus. And it's got me in trouble on jobs and stuff too.
same here. Yeah, like I grew up in church, like a Rosewood Church of God. It was a Southern Pentecostal Baptist, and then I just been in like some revivals and like the most powerful services that you could ever imagine, like
Well,
very
that's what you
powerful
got to do.
services.
You got to go to church and tell them what's going on, and say, I need somebody to lay hands on me and pray for me, because I got some things going on. And you don't have to go into detail and tell them what it's about. You get somebody to lay hands and slap some oil on you. Get them to
They
slap
can
some
they
oil
can
on you.
probably yeah, they'll probably just look at me and look in my eyes, and I just that's it. I'm just battling that spirit of
Well,
you know
if they don't help you, then go somewhere else. But
yeah
don't don't be hanging out with a bunch of half-stepping Christians.
yeah
There's a
like
lot of
yeah, like I don't have a ride. Like I'm 25, and I had a couple rides, like old lemon cars that I worked in, I helped my dad and my mom, and they helped me out, like buying me like older cars. And I worked at a grocery store, and I worked at fast food. And I just remember, like, I could never keep a job because, like, I would always talk a lot, and then like I told him I was Christian, and I started like talking about God, and then it just got like sort of into an argument, and then like they just started laughing at me because I guess I was a Christian, and and when they started like laughing at me and like turning their head on me, that's when I kind of got like pissed off and was like, I can't keep, I just can't I can't keep working for these people that basically like atheist communists. Like, I'm not gonna work for a communist, man.
No, start your own business. North Carolina is a good state to run your own business of some kind. You know.
Yeah, I hope I could do that, man. I just
Well,
gotta.
ask God for help on that too, because He's the one that gives us ideas. You know, for He says, "I have plans to prosper you." That's God says that He has plans to prosper you. You're an American. You don't have any business working for the man. You got to be the man and start your
Yeah,
own business. I don't care what it is, just something. It's going to probably take a little creativity. And who's better to go to than the Creator Himself and say, "Lord, I need some help here. Get my creative juices flowing so that I can uh, figure out what to do as far as a business goes." And you can do it. You can do it. You're
if
smart.
if
You're
if
smart.
Joseph can be sold, if Joseph can do it, Joseph was sold into slavery, and
There
his
you go.
story was like Jesus will add. No matter what you go through, he'll add. He won't subtract. Jesus will add. So if
That's right.
Joseph can do it, I know I can do it.
And here's another scripture, and they just come off the top of my head. I don't quote chapters and verses and everything, but I've got them locked into the very core of who I am. And this is another scripture that He says. God says, "Seek ye first the kingdom of God and His righteousness, and everything else shall be added unto you." Everything else, not just a thing or two, but everything else should be added. But it all comes from seeking God first and putting Him first, and then He'll put you first. Seek ye first the kingdom of God and His righteousness, and everything else shall be added unto you. He will make you the head and not the tail, the above and not the beneath. You know I'm
Oh
right.
yeah, he'll make me the head and not the tail. Yeah, I've
That's
heard.
right.
Yeah,
And He says He resists the proud and gives grace to the humble. So if we humble ourselves before Him and seek Him and seek His face, He will give us the grace, and He will give us favor and mercy that we just plain don't deserve.
yep.
Because
I like
I
that
don't
verse,
deserve it.
man.
I don't deserve it. Nobody deserves it. Zach doesn't deserve it. You don't deserve it. I don't deserve it. We don't get grace because we deserve it. It's favor and mercy that we don't deserve. That's what grace is. We just don't deserve it. It's a free gift from God. All you got to do is believe it and receive it. Grace is, and God is full of grace, and His mercy endureth forever. So
And
He's,
I'll always remember what my dad said. He said, "Where sin abounds, that much more grace abounds."
amen to that too. But see, the churches are teaching some weird doctrine about, oh, they love to use Malachi to get you to pay tithing, right? The prophet Malachi.
Oh
He
yeah,
said, where Malachi says, "You have robbed me of the tithes and offerings." They love to use that. Going back to the Old Testament, they want to throw the law on you. They're going to throw the Old Testament law on you, but we're not under the law. We're not under the law. Now,
What doesn't sin mean debt? Actually, doesn't sin mean debt?
sin, I
I
don't
heard that
know, but
sin actually. I heard that sin actually means debt. Like it doesn't necessarily mean like what it doesn't mean what you think it means. It's just like sort of like I guess debt. Yeah, debt.
Yeah, debit. Yeah. Uh, well, I don't. I, it is debt actually. It is debt if you think about it. But see, you get relieved of all of that. There's no judgment. There's no
Oh,
condemnation.
let me. Well, I voted. I voted this past time, and I voted. It was an old Freemason lodge, and it turned into a church, and it said redeemed. It turned into a church, and it's called Redeemed and Restored. That's where I voted for Trump at. And when I
Right.
voted, the lady in there said she was seeing ghosts, and I saw a train, and then I saw I had a vision when I voted, and I saw a train, and I thought of like the Trump train. And then I like the lady in there said she was seeing ghosts, and for some reason, like it was an old Freemason lodge, but it turned into a church, and it said redeemed and restored.
That's cool.
That's
Well,
crazy.
anyway, that's the way. If the prosperity ministry, the people that preach the prosperity doctrine, tell you got to pay your tithe, or God will take it from your hide, right? And that is not biblical.
Yeah,
Biblical.
I don't really. Yeah, I don't. Whenever they start saying, I always something about the offering always kind of pissed me off. Like something about that money and the offering always pissed me off for some reason. I don't know why, but yeah.
Well, God does love a cheerful giver, you know. But if I give, I want to give it freely from my heart, not begrudgingly. And so
Which just which just pissed me off because I looked at
you're going
certain
to put
people
me.
and I was all like, well, they always said, well, if you got a penny, if that's all you got, we'll give it. Well, it's like you see somebody over there struggling, like barely having any money, and then you see like the wealthy guy walk in and he throws in a $20 bill, and then he's acting like all high and mighty, like, yeah, I threw in a $20 bill.
Right. But it's that tithing where you got to pay a 10% of everything what you earn. A lot of religions are preaching that, and that's Old Testament. That was under the old Levitical law of the Levites. They gave 10% to the Levitical priesthood for them to uh, survive on, because they were consecrated to receive a tenth. But then they also had an obligation to pay what they called the tithe of tithes, where they had to put whatever they received in tithing from the people, they had to help out the widows and the fatherless and so on. What's up, Zach? We good? Okay. All right. But yeah, that's wrong gospel. That's wrong doctrine. So we just gotta, like I say, humble yourself before God. He'll prosper you. He'll make your crooked path straight. He'll show you the way. He'll give you creativity where you come up with a way to make money, because that's what he wants you to do. But don't do it because you're trying to make money. Do it because you're going to prosper, because he said he'd prosper you. Sometimes I do my best deals in my business. I'm a painter. I'm just a house painter, but I do some of my best jobs where I prosper the most is when I do a barter. There
Well,
doesn't.
there's an old saying that my dad told me, and I heard. He said hard work never pays. We do.
Right, but money is belongs to Caesar, right? The money
Oh yeah,
belongs. Jesus said, "Whose face is on that? It's Caesar's." He says, "Okay, give to Caesar that which is Caesar's." So money,
exactly. Yeah.
we shouldn't even care about money. What we want to care about is, I could do things. I could do things whether there's any exchange of money or not, and still prosper.
Well, paper money has always been disgusting to me because it's got the Freemason. It's got the all-seeing eye with the pyramid, and if you look closely, it's got an owl. It's got Freemasons. It's got subliminal Freemason
Right,
symbols
exactly.
in the paper money.
Yeah, so it is mammon. It's mammon. That's what money is.
Yeah.
And take all that money and buy gold with it if you want to get right down to it.
Yeah,
Whatever.
yeah, I like the American. That's what Trump was trying to do, man. I think that he's trying to take away paper money, and he was trying to bring back the American gold standard, like Andrew Jackson was.
That's why they're pissed at him. That
Yeah,
is
that's why.
that's
Exactly.
why they killed Colonel Gaddafi over in Libya. Is because he
Yep.
was converting over to the gold standard, and the globalists didn't want that because gold is the real money. The
That's the
same
real
amount.
money. Yeah.
Go back to the time of Jesus, right? And Jesus had he had a very fine robe that he wore. Okay, it was very finely made. It was all one piece. It had no seams whatsoever. That would have been like an Armani suit of modern day.
Mm-hmm.
Okay, and you take that Armani suit in those really crafty looking Italian shoes, and where you're dressed to the nines. It's the same amount of gold that to buy Jesus's sandals and that cloak that he wore as it
And
would
that
be to buy
woman,
a
and
Armani
that,
suit.
and that, yeah, and that. I'm about to interrupt you, but yeah, that there's a woman in the Bible, something about she had a disease or something, and she crawled. She literally she was on her dying breath, and she crawled to Jesus's feet, and she said, "If I could just touch the hem of his garment, I'll be made whole."
Right. But back to what gold means is if an ounce of gold would buy you that cloak back then, that same ounce of gold would buy you an Armani suit today. That's what I'm saying. The gold always retains its value as currency. Money does not. Gold, so it's not really the price of gold, the price to buy it with fiat money it's going to take a lot more US dollars to buy an ounce of gold now. Yeah. But what an ounce of gold could buy you anytime throughout history has always been the exact same. The same
Yeah, I
amount of
heard.
gold to buy a chariot in ancient Egypt is the same amount of gold to buy you a nice car today.
Yeah, I
It's
heard
the
there's
same
something
amount.
about like Vladimir Putin, the Russian president. Like he said something about like the globalists and the Democrats tried to like say make him a deal, and he literally was all he said he's on Trump's side that he was never even going to touch the American paper dollar no more. And
Yeah.
he said that the president doesn't even run the United States. He said people in black robes do, or something like that. Vladimir Putin said that.
Yep.
So that would be like the Freemasons, Illuminati. And evidently, the president doesn't even run the United States. The daggone Freemasons do. That's what I think about it. But yeah, he said the same gold to pay Judas that to betray Jesus, the same gold exchanged in the temple, fiat money made it easier to pay off people to betray Jesus and exchange money in the temple. See, exactly. That's what pisses me off. It's just all messed up, man. It's a satanic enslavement system. And if the daggone if we don't Nassar Jassar, it needs to hurry up and kick in. I don't know what's taking it so long. John F. Kennedy tried to do the Nassar Jassar, and they assassinated him. And then I think George Bush did, and then he tried to kick it in, and that's when they attacked the Twin Towers. And the Nassara Jassara, that's like that's what it do away with debt. It would restore peace. A lot of indictments, military tribunals, and a new currency, a new fiat currency, and forgiveness of sin and debt, I reckon. So I would hope that would hurry up and happen. That's for sure. Whoops,
Yeah.
dropped my phone. There you go, Satan trying to make me drop my phone, man. Lord have mercy. Like you said in that vision, I know too much. I know too much.
Hey, Celtic Mutt, I never believed in Q. I don't now and never will. If you were listening earlier on, I don't know anybody in here that's into Q at all.
I believe in Q.
Do you?
I mean, yeah, I think that it's code. I think that the military is I think that the military is behind, and it's basically like a code that they're trying to take down the satanic bloodline, the Khazarian mafia, the satanic bloodline families, the Illuminati, the Freemasons.
I don't know anybody or any military that would do this on a and get paid for it by any government. I can't imagine unless these guys are doing it without pay, because who's paying the military to go do this? That's what, like you're saying. I remember hearing about, oh yeah, they blew up all these tunnels where they were bringing in kids and stuff to be used for the cabal and all that.
Yeah, I heard that. Yeah.
Yeah, if they're doing that, uh, where's the money coming from? They're going to be using our tax dollars to do it. I don't think it's happening. I really don't.
I heard it that they were getting the gold from the Chinese elders, that they made a deal with the Chinese elders, like the Chinese elders have most of the gold in the world. The Chinese bloodline elders, that's where they were getting the gold from to do that. I think the Chinese elders, not the communists, not just the good Chinese, like the good side. I reckon. I would hope. That's what I heard, but I don't.
Yeah.
Yeah,
But
I watch a lot of stuff on YouTube. Like my YouTube is set to where like I have like updates on the GDS something report, the X22 report, and then I have I listen to Mike Flynn and Lynn Wood. I listen to Scott McKay, Patriot Street Fighter.
I
Yeah,
I like I like Lynn Wood. I like I Michael Flynn, but I don't hear too much. I hear more people talking about Michael Flynn than I hear from Michael Flynn.
oh yeah,
That's
yeah. I heard people. Yeah, I've heard people, and I've actually heard from him from actually seeing him on YouTube speak. And I think that they were trying to frame him or something, because like all the evil he's seen, and like he admitted to like a crime that he didn't do, which allowed him to go in prison and like write down all the evil things that he had seen, and like something crazy like that. But yeah, like he was on Trump's side of trying to expose the Freemason, Illuminati, Satanist, Luciferianistic order, New World Order, that they prevent. Like they planned that Hillary Clinton would win, and to have 4 years of Hillary Clinton, and then they were going to do the Great Reset, the New World Order. And then Trump come in and bitch slap the Freemason Illuminati. That's what I think.
Well, I don't think that the globalists like Trump that much.
Oh yeah, they hate him. They've tried to assassinate him a bunch of times, like they done JFK and Martin Luther King, and yeah, they've tried to assassinate him a lot. That I heard. That's what they said.
Yeah, he's had several attempts on his life, and a lot of threats too.
To his family, yeah. They
So he's
threatened it.
trying to
They
look at
threatened
him.
his. They threatened his
When
wife,
you
his
you
young
got
boy.
freaking Kathy Griffin over there saying, you know, she's holding a head of Donald Trump and all this stuff, you know. I mean, you know, they're seething with hate for him.
Yeah, it's crazy, man. It blows my mind when the more research I do, the more my mind gets blown.
Yeah, the older I get, the less I find out I actually know.
Yeah, yeah, that's how my dad feels about it. Like I tell my dad this stuff, and he just gets like real quiet, like he's all like he don't even know what to say.
Well, I'm glad we're not talking about the jab right now.
Oh
Because
God, I ain't take
so
that. I heard that
that
it changes your DNA and it's got like a spike protein to make you like turn into a beast or something, make you turn into an animal or make you like not really turn into an animal, but you know, make you real aggressive, like make
I'm
you
just
like
I'm just worried about the people that I dearly love that got it because I don't want to see them go.
I know
You know,
my dad didn't get it. He's 72 and he's healthy. He still works every now and then. He cuts grass and I help him, you know, we load barrels and work around the chicken house and or what it used to be chicken houses, but he's got like storage in there now and he's got like a workbench in there and tools and we do different things and but yeah, he's 72 and he didn't take the jab, but my mom, she's 63 and she kind of caved in because my mom's kind of slow. I hate to say it, I love her to death, but you know she's kind of slow, and she just kind of like caved in, like I guess she thought that it was really a really the sickness that was, and she took it, and it breaks my heart to like if she dies in the next couple of years, I'ma say, yep, I knew it, I daggone knew it, and I knew it.
yeah. Well, we just hang in there. I'm gonna have to go. I gotta hit the hay, man.
Yeah, I'm gonna hit the hay too, man. But anyway, I love y'all, man. I love you, Zach, and I love you, Outlaw. And just remember, love wins, light wins, and Jesus Christ wins, and we win. The
Amen.
Patriots win. Amen. Good night,
Amen.
y'all.
Have a good night. Thanks, Zach, for the show and everything. I hate to have to leave you up there all by yourself. Are we gonna be okay? All right. You have a good night, my friend. Okay. God bless.
Unspecified V. I don't know what happened to Dangerous. I started a panel because Kay and I wanted to after Sick Pat's stream.
What's up, buddy? There we go. Hold on a minute. Let me kill this. There we go. I had to kill the YouTube so we didn't get an echo. Can't leave you up here by yourself. That just ain't right. So, yeah. That was an interesting conversation they were having there. Only bought about a third of it, though. I'm not gonna lie to you. So y'all released that app. I got the message. Here, I'm gonna make it easier for y'all. Y'all don't look at my ugly mug. I'm gonna do this. There you. Oh, snap! Doesn't put up my Celtic Mutt picture. That's weird. Alex Jones is right a lot of the time. It's his delivery that hurts him. He's right more than he's not, to be honest with you. If you actually sift through a lot of what he says, V, he's right probably a good 85% of the time. It's just his delivery is really poor. Yo, Eddie James. Never understood which expression. Alex bleeping Jones. Vito, I will say that I enjoyed our conversation, even though you and I generally didn't agree. I still enjoyed the conversation.
Brandon had to release a version of his own this way his new website is updated correctly. I'm actually working on my own version of the apps.
Cool. Very, very cool. Yeah. I'll be glad when he gets over there to YouTube so that my monetization actually means something. Yeah, I like YouTube. I just really hope that it takes off. Oh, I need to say something real quick, Zach, while you're typing. I need everybody that is on yours, excuse me, on your spot to go over to Celtic Mutt's page and sign the petition for Congress to resign. Yes, I wrote a petition. Yes, I need you to sign it. And yes, it's already been sent to 7 of the states. I'm working on them alphabetically. I'm down to Delaware. And I'm actually sending it to all 535 members of Congress. I started tonight. It's on my page, V. If you go to your spot, it's over there. under Celtic Mutt. Actually, it's under my given name, but if you type in Celtic Mutt, I pop right up. I've got it posted on my Facebook. I've got it posted on Our Freedom Book and on my actual, it was on Your Spot, Our Freedom Book, and Facebook. No, I don't. V, I don't have a YouTube. I don't do YouTube other than to come on here and talk to you good people. I refuse to have a YouTube channel. No, I don't have it on Odyssey. It's YORESPOTT.net/Celtic Mutt. And Zach will correct me if I'm wrong. There you go, Zach. There it is, V. Zach just put it up there. He's working on a version of the app for that spot, but yes, yeah, it's the same one. Or am I wrong? No, I'm right. Okay. What are you waiting on, V? What are you waiting on? No better time than the present. I mean, come on. You can't look. Everybody says they love Zach. Sign up on Your Spot and get Zachary Smouse on your page. There you go. Don't even worry about me. Just make sure you got Zach. I just want y'all to sign the petition. And then send it to all your friends and neighbors. Have them sign it too. Shit. Who am I kidding? We'll just flood them with signed petitions.
Hello.
Hola, ¿cómo está?
Hey, Zach. You know I did this for you, brother. Because I don't even go live. It's late. And I'm a little bit.
No. It's early. It's not late. It's early.
It's late for me. I've been up all day, all night. That's how it is sometimes.
It's all a matter of perspective.
Oh, that's my word. Perspective.
Mm-hmm. See, we Virginians think alike.
Woo woo. Hello, everybody in the chat. All right. I'm on my phone. I've never did this on my phone, so anyway, I'm glad to be here. I'm glad to be here. It was a great discussion with the fellas tonight. I don't like to intrude on the men's conversations. You know, I try to be a lady. It's so good to be here, man. Zach, you're so awesome. You're a wonderful dude. I gotta let you know that. I still haven't made my onion rings yet. I'm still cooking. I've been cooking all night. I can't even see the chat on my. Wait, hold on. I gotta leave the click it, open it.
Okay, what I meant, Vito, was that those of us who are born and raised here in the southern part of the state consider everything north of Richmond to be communist Northern Virginia. And we wish it would secede from the rest of the state. That's what I was talking about. Arlington is about as jacked up as you can get. It's right outside the swamp, for God's sake. It's part of the swamp. And I've got family there, and I'm saying that.
Yeah. And the traffic is jacked up.
Exactly.
Mm.
Zach's one of the white hats. Yeah, go ahead, Zach. I'm sorry, buddy.
No, I'm basically trying to make the Your Spot act look like fuckboat, so it'll be an easy transition.
There you go. I mean, I do it on my. I do everything on my computer anyway. I don't do it on my phone. So, but.
I'm usually on my computer. I think I went live about 3 times before. Twice on my own channel, because my husband's a DJ. He was playing music, but I got a strike on one of them. And then once on the, y'all remember the Persian Prepper?
I know. Yeah, you mean Pete? Yeah, I go over. I talk on Pete. I talk with Pete all the time.
Wow, what? I haven't got any.
His channel is now 300.
Oh, okay. Yeah, I mean, I try to keep touch base with everybody within our community because, you know, things crazy right now.
Now, I will say that Pete's not going to be on for about a week because he just moved today.
Oh, cool. Okay.
So, yeah, him and Do Stuff with Nikki and I, we kind of all hang out. Everybody knows Do Stuff with Nikki. All right, buddy. Oh, you got to get up at dark. Noon, yeah.
Well, it's good to touch base with a neighbor in my state. I mean, I met a few, but, you know, online, not in real life or whatever.
But yeah, if you look up 300, Pete's channel will come up.
Okay.
Literally the number.
Yeah. Okay, hold up. I gotta write everything down. It's just me. So I'm writing on a paper towel right now, 300.
Yep, there you go. Yeah, and
I gotta take notes.
/ Persian Prepper. No, so you know that's who that is. No, you don't need to put that in there for.
Yeah, if it comes up, it comes up.
Yeah, it'll be up.
Cool. Man, there's so much going on. There's so much I want to say. I could speak my mind, but I'm just trying to be humble right now, and you know, because somebody who lives with me that I really care about is not really on the same page with me. But I try to do I stand my ground, but Um, I try to I talk to him straight up. I come out straight up. That's just who I am.
Okay, I'm gonna put it to you this way, and I got jumped on yesterday for saying this, and if I hurt some folks' feelings, I'm sorry that I hurt your feelings. Get over it. It's gonna come down to you're gonna have to pick a side. Period. There's not gonna be any fence sitting. So these folks who are middle of the road, right or left. It's just like the Bible. Since everybody was talking about the Bible, the Lord despises, those who sit on the fence. He sees them in warm water and spews them from his mouth.
Mm,
So
yeah.
I understand trying to, and I got some family members that are the same way. I get it. But, at the end of it all, it's going to be me answering for me, not me answering for any of them. I got to do what I think is right.
That's it. That's it. It's your conscience. It's the link between us and Almighty God. It's the conscience. And a lot of these people walking around today shaking their fists at God, their conscience has been seared. It's just been waxed cold. Their heart.
Well, and that's what's going to happen in the end time. Lord, you're going to get me proselytizing on Zach's channel, and you're never going to let me come back. I'll behave, Zach. I promise. Oh, he's going to typing.
Come on, Zach. Tell us what's on your mind, brother.
Appalachian Reaper. See, I got to be careful with Zach because I like to talk and I kind of run folks over. So I got to make sure.
You might get the finger.
Well, like I said, I love me some Zach and hanging out with him, but I got to make sure that he gets his work. It's his channel.
That's right. Yeah. I try to show respect to people, the hosts, all the time.
Agreed, Vito. Agreed. Go for it, buddy.
I'm not going to monetize because I really don't want my family's money going to commie bastards.
I love you.
I know, right?
So when are you gonna wait? I got a question, Zach. When are you gonna run for president? Zachary Smouse for president. I'm telling you.
Yeah.
Wait, you know what? You're not old enough yet. You got a few more years yet. You got to be at least 35 to run. You're only like 28, 29. So you're not quite old enough yet. You got a few years, but I'm telling you, 35, here he comes.
Yeah, because we need people with morals, with good, strong spirit, with, integrity and all that.
But we got to wait till he turns 35 or change the rule. Go for it, buddy. Go for it.
2028 is the earliest I can run.
Yep. I did after I said that, I remembered the wait. One of the stipulations was you have to be 35. So yeah. All right, so here's the plan, y'all. 2028. Even if he's not on the ballot, We all do a right in Canada. To see Zachary smell. Your daddy's in the channel wanting to know if you want a peanut butter sandwich.
Forgot to damn it.
We all know who that's to.
Peanut butter sandwich.
Hey, I got some grape jelly and I got some cherry preserves for that sandwich. Which one you want?
Hey, I made some lemon and strawberry preserve jam.
Lemon preserve? That does sound good.
Yeah, that was kind of new. That was kind of new for me, but it was all right. My sister said make her some cookies out of it. But whatever.
Yeah. Well, I eat lemons like they're oranges anyway.
I used to do that, and then it just like it kind of ate up my teeth a little bit. I gotta get
my mouth is all jacked up because of that. Yeah.
And coffee, and I like the little wine sometimes.
Girl, why you sound like you like you got some Justin Wilson connection going on? I'm waiting for you to. I ate one time.
Who, me?
Yeah, you.
I don't know what you mean by that.
That's a New Orleans thing. You sound like your accent. You kind of throw in a Justin Wilson vibe going.
New Orleans.
I spent too much time in New Orleans after Katrina. Sorry.
Oh man, yeah, that was horrible. Actually, speaking about that, yeah, when that hurricane came up north, we got flooded in Alexandria. Or either it was that one or the year after, Isaac or Katrina, and my car got flooded and everything. I was on the second floor, and the bottom floor got flooded. But my point is, yeah, we didn't have water or power for like 2 weeks, so that was my wake up call.
That was
because
Isabel,
I didn't have anything on hand to be ready to survive.
Wasn't that Isabel? Wasn't that Isabel?
Oh, you might be right. I don't really remember, but yeah, it was that time frame that woke me up. That was my wake up call that we should all be ready.
All right, V, no worries. Thank you. Yeah, it's going to take me a couple of days to write off all 535 members of Congress, but I'll get it done. You the man, Zach.
Ghost, I'm sorry, but I don't have boots.
Anywho. Maybe I should hop off here and let your daddy jump up here and give you a hard time, Zach. I said maybe. Hold on. See, every time he does that, I want to do that. Wait, there we go. That's Zach's poster for his election, for his campaign, with the word communism underneath it.
What? I got muted.
You got muted.
Hello?
Zach, did you mute her?
No, I think it was my connection. My phone is crap. I don't think he would mute me.
Vito, that's because he's got the crooked finger. He flips it differently than I do.
Uh-oh. You about to get cut off.
See? See? Exactly.
This is mine right here.
I think you should wear that.
Yeah, Vito, it's me. It's me. I'm looking really rough right now, but who cares? I don't. Anybody else want to come on?
I'm still waiting for Zach's dad to come up. He doesn't even miss a beat. Doesn't even miss a beat.
Yeah, get put on punishment. You get kicked off.
Nah, Zach knows I'm messing with him. Go for it, buddy. Go for it.
My motto will be fuck you, fuck your feelings, and get over your fucking self.
I'm going to need you to number those. Listen, I'm going to need you to number those shirts, and I want the 7th shirt. Okay, there's a reason, but I want the 7th shirt. Fuck you and fuck your feelings. Why I got a feeling that when shit all breaks off, everybody's gonna rush to Zach's house to make sure he's all right. Motherfucker's gonna have an army around his house.
Oh boy.
He knows. Kay gonna be up there on the roof with her sniper rifle.
Ooh, nice.
See, he knows. He's shaking it.
Speaking of rifles, I remember when I was 5 years old. Oh, go ahead, Zach. I'm sorry.
I can't remember when I was 5. That was too long ago.
No, I have a perfect memory of being 5. 11B Ranger or Marine? Damn. Vito poses a good question here.
Neither.
Both.
I will no, neither. I will take a first of the 77th Artillery, 1st Air Cab Division That was my
Air.
daddy. That was my
Like
daddy.
air.
No, like my daddy was a gun crew chief on a 155 howitzer, and he was attached to the 1st of the 77th Artillery, which was part of the 1st Air Cav.
So it was the Air Force, not boots on the ground. I mean, no
No, he
disrespect
was
to
boots on the
you.
ground. My daddy, no, dad was boots on the ground.
Okay.
10th Mountain. My ex-brother-in-law was a member of the 10th Mountain Division.
I wasn't being disrespectful about that. I just didn't know.
I just got a soft spot for the 1st Cav guys.
My dad was in the Army back in the day, but he didn't really talk much about it.
What you got, Zach?
Kate definitely has my back. No motherfucker will mess with me if she hears someone messes with me.
We know. There's no denying that. We already know.
Hell yeah. I know. I don't always come through, but I see what's going on. She's a good-hearted soul. I got respect for her. No doubt.
Ghost can still make love to him. That's messed up. That is messed up.
Hold on. This is what sucks about my phone. I have to leave the camera and go to chat. Oh. Appalachian Reaper. Appalachian. Mountain. It's an MP regiment.
Yeah.
MP? You mean MP military police? Forgive me, I don't know everything.
I don't know nothing. I'm stupid.
That's the best answer. I don't know nothing.
No, you got to tack on the last part. I don't know nothing. I'm stupid. It's the I'm stupid that really makes it work. I don't know nothing. I'm stupid.
Oh my gosh.
Hell, I don't even know when to shut up.
Me either. I've been told to shut up so many times, but I don't care. I don't. I just do what I do.
I done made a whole channel full of people mad at me. I don't care. Don't none of them pay my bills.
Uh-oh.
Oh no, I'm already in here. Zach will beat him up for me if anybody messes with me in here. And as long as my wifey's in here, I'm good. V ain't gonna let nobody mess with me neither.
That's right. That's damn right. That's a good wife right there.
She's not really my wifey. It's an internet joke. She's my internet wife.
Oh, damn. Okay. I just got disconnected for 2 seconds.
I'm dyslexic all the time. I didn't know. Look, I was 40 years old before I realized that the word ambulance was written backwards on the front of the ambulance, so that when you looked at it in the rear view mirror, it was the right way around. I was 40 years old before I ever realized that. That's how dyslexic I am. And here's the real kicker. My daddy was a firefighter EMT for the city.
Wow. What's the
That's some shit. grew up in a firehouse and never realized the damn word ambulance was written backwards on the front of the ambulance.
Yeah, it is. But you know what? I do respect the first responders, military, anyone who's watching. If you're a part of that, so thank you for your service. I gotta say that any day, every day. I'm grateful for that.
Well, hey family, I'm sorry, but I'm going to end the stream. I'm
Oh no,
tired.
you're not. You're not going anywhere, buddy.
I love you.
You're not going anywhere, buddy. Don't even start that shit. Love you, Zach.
Okay.
Hold on, wait. Before you go, wait.
Oh, get the fuck out.
Yours is much cooler than mine, but mine is much older than yours.
Thank you, Zach, for letting me on, and hope
Nice
you
to meet you, Honeybee, I'm sorry. I'm looking at V's. I've got
It's
a lag.
alright.